Nick, go ahead and pull on up to that top spot on the grid. Eric's going to start second. Andy Brooks will start third. And Derek Eldridge.
Let's see what it does.
He's going to start in the 4 spot. Max, can you help us put them up when these guys are ready? Thank you.
Hey. I don't even know what race I'm in. I honestly don't even know what race I'm in. So free time is subjective. Okay. Like right now. Oh no.
Every time.
Come on, that's awesome. What the hell is he doing? He's singing.
Oh no.
All right, guys, racers are checked, marshals are ready. We are going live with Heads Up Racing in the mains. And that's going to happen in less than 5, guys. Oh, no. Nick Long with a slight tap, but there's plenty of time to get back in this. They're racing it up down the straightaway. Baby Blue and Royal Blue. That is Brooks and Rasmussen.
That type of racing, huh? That type of racing, huh? You used to.
Andy Brooks out front. He's had a good day so far. All right, just a heads up, guys. We are giving out awards for winners of all the mains. If you make the A main, we're giving out top 3s of the A's. So top 3s of the A's and winners of the lower mains are going to be getting an award. We will begin to put together some prize packages as well for some of the mains, which in my mind is typically better than the award.
Hey!
Depends how much you need to feed your ego. Brooks out front, running the powder blue down the straightaway. That's that metallic powder blue. Brooks, Long, Rasmussen, and Eldridge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your leader in the light blue, working left-hand side. Coming on down the straightaway now. Hot lap of the 8, though, is turned by Nick Long. It's a 12.80. Oh. Double in the sweeper, low in the sweeper, guys. Stay low. We are clear. Brooks out front with a commanding lead. Rasmussen looking hard at the back of Nick Long. Oh, my bad. Nick Long down the straightaway now. Brooks out in front, followed by Nick Long. That is lead lap racing. That chap's hurt now. Andy Brooks has the pressure put on him by your BQ. Nick Long running down the straightaway now. That is a half a lap lead. It's a 12.8 to a 13.4. Brooks starts to pull it out. So about a half a straightaway there. We got a 12.9 to a 13.4. Brooks doesn't want to deal with this. It is Brooks, Long, Rasmussen, and Eldridge. (13.3 to a 13.3). About a full straightaway, the separation. Leader onto the straightaway now. Nick Long onto the straightaway. A short straightaway lead, 13.0 to a 13.1. as Nick Long suffers from a traction roll in the sweeper. We are coming up on 4 in and about 2:10 left to go. We got a heavy 2 minutes left to this one. Brooks a 13-4, 13-1 out of long, but he's going to back with a 14-8. .145 left to go. Brooks, Long, Rasmussen, Eldridge. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Brooks now starting to stretch it out. It is a straightaway and a sweeper lead now for Andy Brooks, who has led nearly from the zone. Nick Long with a good start, but he piped it at the end of the sweeper. And that was all Andy Brooks needed to run away with it. And we got a minute and 15 seconds left to go for him to hold it down and make it count. Now Rasmussen looking hard at the back of Nick Long inside, but it's not there, trying to set it up. Coming on down back on the back straight. Lead lap racing, Brooks out front, Rasmussen around with a little muscle. Brooks, Long is rattled rather, Brooks out front. Brooks, Rasmussen on, oh no! Leader flips over, and now Rasmussen's got about 15 seconds to make up about a straightaway. Brooks, Rasmussen, Long, and Eldridge. .12.9 out of Rasmussen late. Just waiting for Brooks to make a mistake. They're going to be racing to the line. And it's going to go Brooks, Rasmussen, Long, and Eldridge. All right, can we get top 3 over to the podium for a quick photo session? Shirts optional.
Don't talk like that. Was there any special award? What? Do you have any special awards?
We do have a prize package being put together.
I need help assembling these prizes.
Yeah. You get bored, which you won't. I try to make little packages for like the lower. Alright. I can find time to do it, especially for
Alright, well, what do we got? Here?
that one I started here. If you want to enrich in the pot,
Well, why don't we do 2 of them for maybe a huge crash or something breaks? We
do that.
I'm here to help you.
All right, guys. All right, can I get a check, one check out of each of you, please?
who's our TQ in BTA? TQ is fine. All right, he gets a nifty award.
Yeah.
I just got it now. He wants to take control of the car.
All right, let us grid them up. Our B main winner is going to help us do that. Nice run out there. We do have a prize package for the win. for Mr. Brooks. All right, Ron Mick in the 3, that is the orange. That's going to be Raleigh. I think these guys are lined up pretty well in order. Thank you, guys. Yep, Matt Sharp, then Sean Brandon. Come on up. Then it's going to go to Brogue and Farron. Nice. Kestrich and Jandro to round out the order.
Oh, you're awesome. Oh, yeah. So you got to go for something. All right. You.
All righty, guys.
You need some volunteers.
You better be ready right
That is
here.
a fact. We are going to need some volunteer marshals here.
Here, I'll stand right here.
All right, thanks, Chuck. Anybody else want to raise their hand so we can get this program going? Thank you, sir, down there. We got 2 in the middle. We may need somebody down where Nash is.
We got a driver volunteering.
Right.
Yeah. Rich?
Oh, I like it. That's awesome. He's going to take out the field to marshal his own car and then finish the race.
They got somebody
All right,
down
guys.
there where Stu and those guys are.
Von Perry looking to hold this down from that TQ spot. We will see here.
Yeah.
He may have more fans than anyone here. It's a good feeling, isn't it?
All 2 of us.
All right, guys. We're going to go live at the Tone in less than 5. They are off.
Oh, my
Reasonably
God.
cleanly. That looks like Raleigh's car that got flipped around, but he's not bad. He's right back to mid-pack. Out front, though, it is Von Perry, followed by Windsor and Mick, 1, 2, and 3. Don't let him get away. We saw it last round. Von Perry clearly the fastest guy out there. Not sure if anybody tuned or not. But Von Perry had it under control.
Oh, my God.
Perry, Windsor, Mick. And now we've got DeVroe to the 4. Take him out, Rich.
Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Wow. Woo. Rodney
Ron
Fairno.
Mick making a move on Scott Windsor for the 2.
He stuck it in.
He did stick it in, and I liked watching.
This is where, if I was
It is
blind,
Perry, Mick,
if I was
and
blind,
Windsor,
I
1,
wouldn't
2,
be
and
out.
3.
That's where I'd lay the golden Buckeye card on.
70 years old. I like older men.
So many genres.
I know.
This is your. What do you mean?
Perry, Mick, and Windsor. DeVroe getting up in there. Uh-oh. Looks a little loose. That might just be some fuzzy marbles. Leader down the straightaway. Ron Mick really has
Oh,
it
he's
dialed
coming.
in. He is coming.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll be watching. Down the straightaway works our leader.
Oh, my God.
Fiery front, black tail section.
Ron Mick is on
Ron
fire.
Mick said, watch this, gets. I'm gearing up for the main. Not sure you can do that in this class.
He's allowed.
Is this one a fixed FDR now?
No.
Oh, he can do it. Perry, Mick, Windsor, 1, 2, and 3 down the backstretch.
Oh, no.
Long back straight, long back straight. That looks like it is Jeff Barrett's car.
Damn you.
Whoa.
Perry, Mick, and Windsor. Let's pick them up. Working in front of the driver's stand. Now Mick gets it closer.
Get him.
Looking hard at the back of Von Perry. Oh,
Open
and he is
wide.
yanking it.
Oh! Jesus.
I don't know what I'm missing, but it sure sounds big.
The early mains are so much fun because everybody's here and they don't want to die yet. Von Perry out front, followed by Ron Mick. Does he have enough pull in that car?
He's catching him.
Tighten up that gap. He is catching him. 12-2 to a fast 12-2, 12-3 out of
Is this
Windsor.
an 8-minute or is this a 6?
Perry, Mick, Windsor, DeVroe, Raleigh, Brandon, Kestrich, Jandro, Sharp, and Farron.
Who's the leader?
Von Perry right there.
Leader down the straightaway working his way in front of the driver's stand now. He's going to have that black tail section with a fiery front end. Followed by the orange of Ron Mick. It's a 12-6 to a 12-0. Ron Mick starting to eat into that gap. It's a 12-4 now to a 12-3.
Eat it, Ron!
3.5, 2.5.
Oh, he's coming.
Ron is on a tear.
12-8 to a 12-3, another half a second. Trying to work their way through some back markers now, left-hand side of the track. That may be Sean Brandon down the straightaway, separated by 1 and 2. 12-3 to a 12-3 to a 12-3 out of Windsor. Windsor not terribly far behind. DeVroge in the 4 in that green and white. Anthony right there as well. Anthony looking for a way around DeVroge in front of the driver's stand. That's lead lap racing, the white and green, followed by that graphite and yellow. Down the back stretch they work. Anthony looking hard, can't find a way around. That is for the 4 spot, trying to get on that 3rd and final podium spot. Oh, he's around, but only temporarily. They drag race down the straightaway, but DeVroge has the inside line. Raleigh cannot make it stick. Leaders now around some lap traffic working left-hand side. They're rolling their way up on that battle for the 4th spot as well. Looks like J.D. Jandro is the next car our leader will see with Ron Mick right behind him. Oh, is that Raleigh? Raleigh fingers. Perry, Mick, and Windsor, 1, 2, and 3. Let's pick up our leader. Down the straightaway he works. Ron Mick now having trouble leading into that lead. A 12-4 to a 12-6, and he's giving some away right there. We're inside of 45 left to go. Ron Perry's got to go clean. Ron Mick's got to go tight. It's a 12-4 to a 12-4. 12-4 out of DeVroge now. Down the straightaway, DeVroge works. All right, we're inside of 5. Leader working left-hand side and on down the straightaway. He is going to get caught. We are racing to the line. That is 1, and that is 2. Look for Scott Windsor, 3. We got Scott. It's going to go Perry, Mick, and Windsor, followed by DeVroge, Brandon, Raleigh, Kestridge, Jandro, and Sharp. Top 3 over to the podium for a photo session. Somebody get out the shock oil.
I like it. Call them guys too.
All right, we're going to need to see Jay Jandro, Matt Sharp, and Jeff Farron to scoring over to the table. We'll bring it over to the table. We have some prize packages for the biggest failures in each class as well. It's intended to soften the pain. Hey, Wayne, how about our B main lows finisher? Save one for the B main low finisher. All right.
This is Matt Sharp.
Yeah, how bad did you fail? Did you fail worse than your competition? Yeah, I mean, you gotta soften the pain, you know? You can't tell him it's so bad.
All right, that's for Matt Sharp. He's somewhere about. Come around the corner. It was here. And it's flipped it 3 lanes.
All right, is Matt Sharp around? Where's Matt Sharp? Oh, sweet Lord. Wow. All right, let me get a check out of you guys one more time. We'll light them up to get it going. Marshals are out here.
always 10, so. I think it's only, 10 or 11. 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 I'm sure so. Yes, sir. Okay.
Yeah, however, I'm bringing both cars.
We'll give you some time to get ready. Here's 2 consolation prizes from Donna. Sure.
That's perfect.
Holy shit, $25.
All right. Racers are checked. Less than 5. Just kidding. All right, let's get them lined up. Stu Patrick at the 1, Ganesh at the 2, Stiliano at the 3, Raleigh at the 4, Gross at the 5.
Bring it all the way up, Stewie.
All right, then after Gross, it's going to go Bertani in the 6, Barry in the 7, Sharp in the 8, Pepe in the 9, and Brogue in the 10. At least get them in order, and then we'll creep them on up and give you guys more room. All right. Where do you want one to start? You want to bring them up?
One's got to start the second set of flags there.
Okay. Can we get you to move up to that second checkerboard?
Come on, Stewie, move it up.
Perfect. All right, cool.
Put them by the tape. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Jay. Do a slight stagger in case somebody has trouble with the trigger. Perfect. You are all over it. All right, this is your USGT B main.
That's a good question. I don't know what
Last chance to salvage the weekend. At least if you didn't make the main, you got to win the B if you want to brag about anything at all. All right, guys, you're listening for the tone. Less than 5.
He had to cook somebody around the sort of broadcast, didn't it?
They are off. Ganesh the whole shot, but he shorts it. Uh-oh. Body tuck on car number 2. That is Stu Patrick. Stiliano from the 3 to the 1. Bertani from 6 to 2. And Ken Pepe from 9 to 3. Oh, yeah. Down the straightaway they work. It is Basil, Chris, and Ken. Followed by Dave Barry, Raleigh, Gross, Ganesh, DeBroke, Sharp, and Patrick. Stu Patrick from the 1 to the 10. But we've got 5.5 left to change it. Oh, Basil is out, yo. 11-5 last pass, 12-0 out of Bertani. Basil in the blue with the silver doors, working left-hand side. Black wheels onto the straightaway. That is your leader. Your 2 cars going to be in the blue front with the white center section. 3 cars going to be Anthony Raleigh as he makes his way around Dave Barry. Now Larry Gross behind Dave Barry. That is the battle for the 3 spot coming down the straightaway now. That is 3, 4, and 5. Picking up our leader, Basil working left-hand side. It's the deep blue with the black wheels. Down the straightaway he works. Now let's pick up that battle for 3rd. It is Raleigh out front down the straightaway. Followed by Barry, followed by Gross. 3, 4, and 5. That is that gray with the gold accents, followed by the bright yellow and white, followed by the orange and white working left-hand side. Spin out on the straightaway again. That is the battle, and we lost one. So now it is Dr. Barry who makes a pass due to an unforced error on Raleigh.
Oh, yeah.
Basil out front, followed by Bertani. Then there's a gap to Barry. Basil down the straightaway now, working in front of the driver's stand. Next car he sees might be that of Ken Pecky, working out on the straightaway now. That blue car behind you is your leader. Oh, sweet Lord. Never lift. If you're upside down, do not lift. Ever. All right, it's Basil, Chris, and Dave Barry at the 3. Dave Barry now starting to inch his way up on Chris Bertani coming down the straightaway. That is the white and blue, followed by the white and yellow entering the sweeper, through the sweeper, now entering that middle J section. Down through the dog leg, works Bertotti, Berry in tow down the straightaway, picking up on lap times, but you can see it on the track, 11.7, 11.6. Leader out front through the dog leg and out down the straightaway. Leader in the navy blue with the silver door section. Down the straightaway now is that lighter blue with the white tail, followed by Dave Berry, who cranks the sweeper. Basil, Bertotti, and Berry. Basil now on a Sunday cruise. If you see that dark blue car in your rear view mirror, please yield. He got out front early and he does not want to give it up down the straightaway. He works now. Your 2-car down the straightaway, your 3-car down the straightaway. A genuine battle right there, but they are separated about half the straightaway. Filiano, Bertotti, Berry, Raleigh, DeBrode, Gross, Ganesh, Pepe, Patrick, and Sharp. 10 racers started, 10 racers still live. That's a success in and of itself in a B main. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes to lap. 2 minutes left to go. My bad. 4-2. Stiliano out front, working left-hand side. Pick up that battle as Bertotti starts to stretch it out. 11.9 last lap. Four and a half and 1.5. Leader working in front of the driver's stand. Bertotti now starting to eat into the lead of Basil. 11.8 to 11.7 with a minute and a half left to go. It's anything but locked in. A 12.4 to an 11.9 now. And does Basil hear the footsteps and really let it affect him? We shall see down the straightaway. The leader works on the straightaway. Number 2, 11.9. 11.9. Basil says, I got this. I just need to know how fast to go. He's going to back you with an 11.7, and just like that, Bertotti matches 11.8 out of Berry and Raleigh. Raleigh now looking hard at the back of Dave Berry in front of the driver's stand. That is white and yellow.
And a lower.
On the straightaway they work. That is the 3 spot.
I got 22 gigs.
Basil, Bertotti, Berry, and Raleigh.
We'll see what the main is. I'm trying to hit that 22. For that.
Hottest battle down the straightaway right now. That is Berry in the white and yellow, followed by the graphite and gold in front of the driver's stand. Through the dog leg, through the switchbacks, and onto the straightaway. That's the battle for that 3rd and final podium spot. Grand prize $1,500 for 3rd place. If you win, you get a trophy. 11.8 out of Basil, 12 flat for Bertotti, 11.7 out of Dave Berry, who wants the cash. Sitting in that 3 spot. Time of the master clock has expired. You're racing to the line. All right, we are waiting on Basil to lock in this win. And nearly from the tone, it's Basil, Bertotti, and Berry. We're going to need the top 3 at the podium for glamour shots. I'm going to need to see Ken Pepe and Matt Sharp at scoring.
You're Matt? Yeah, this is from the last race, and this one's for this race. Top guys get glamour shots, the bottom guys get the prizes. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Are you serious? Oh, yes. How good is that? $25.
Awesome. All right, this is our USGT 8 main. Wait, did you put that big steel bumper on we talked about? All right, waiting on a check from Logan, Muscles, and Shell. All righty. Chris Bertotti in the two? Where's Chris Bertotti? Out there? Can we get you on the podium for some glamour shots? You can take your sweatshirt off. Just kidding. Oh, look at this. You're going to be all over Red RC and in living rooms everywhere. All right, guys. Line them up. Johnson, Young, Bogan, Vlasic, Schuckberg, Perry, Koblak, Nestor, Schell, Barber. All right, can we get a little help staggering those on the line? Just pull 1 and 2 look okay. We need Dave to pull up to that second flag. Yep. All right. You're comfortable with it, I'm comfortable. I just want them all even. Hey, Stu, can we stagger out the orange one just a little? We've got them all in line. Are you guys comfortable with the way it looks? It's going to come back to bite us. I just know it. Perfect. All right. And that one. Yep, you got it. Thanks, bro. Now that is pure sex. All right, guys. Dave Johnson on the pole. Show of hands of our marshals who are going to jump in on the backstretch. Do we have somebody deep in the corner at all? Who are we missing? Well, yeah, but I need you where you're at, I think, too, so you can sit tight. I think we're missing some guys that don't love how we live it. Anthony Raleigh. Can you marshal that corner for us, or are you right back up? All right. All right, we are good. Awesome. Thanks, guys. We will keep this program rolling. This is your A main in USGT here at the 2018 Halloween Classic. We're racing them up live. Heads up, start. You're listening for the Toad, guys. All right. Yeah, we can wait for that. It is. That's awesome. We're icing all 10 drivers. All right, guys. You know the deal. You know what you're listening for, and that's going to happen in less than 5. All right, Dave Johnson is out, followed by Team America, followed by Bogan, followed by Vlasic. They're out pretty cleanly. I like what I'm seeing. Johnson, Young, Bogan, Vlasic, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now Schuckberg poking his nose up in there as well. It's about a 5-car train, small gap. The heat is on for that 6th spot as well, which is Von Perry. Followed by Nestor and Schell. Out front, though, it is Dave Johnson, Young, and Bogan. 1, 2, and 3. Now that 4th spot under attack. Johnson down the straightaway, Young down the straightaway, Bogan down the straightaway. Followed by Vlasic. Nestor up to the 5 from 8. Nestor in the all-white now, trying to pull out on that rainbow color car left-hand side. It is bunched up back there. That is for 5, 6, and 7. Nestor, Schell, and Perry. Up front starting to space it out, but not too far. Clayton Young, 11-4 to 11-2, trying to track down Dave Johnson. Johnson in the purple and yellow. Young in the Captain America colors down the back straight. Young taps. And in this class of limited horsepower, we cannot afford too many mistakes. If you want to go home with that trophy, 11 flat out of Johnson, we can see it on the track. It's about a half a straightaway lead over 2, half a straightaway lead over 3, and the same for 4. So the heat is on for 5. Oh, good looking pass on Nestor right there, courtesy of Chase Schell. Working left-hand side. A man's move from a boy. Down the straightaway, he works to 5. Johnson, Young, Bogan, Vlasic, and Schell, 1 through 5. Followed by Perry, Nestor, Schuckberg, Barber, and Koblak. You guys saw it here at the 2018 Halloween Classic. From boy to man, courtesy of Chase Schell. He's going to have a beard by the time he gets off the stand. I became a man there. I love that place. Dave Johnson out front, working through the switchbacks and down the straightaway. It is almost a full straightaway lead over 2. Bogan in the 3. It's a straightaway and a half. Then Vlasic now. That's a close battle. Vlasic now trying to eat into the lead of that black and green car for the bottom spot on the podium. That is the 3 spot there. Bogan's going to go 11-3. Vlasic 11-5. 11-2 out of Chase. Chase has got the mustache coming in. Got the straightaway, he works. 12-7 to 11-6 out of Shell. Johnson, Young, and Bogan, 1, 2, and 3, pretty spaced out. Looking at Vlasic and Shell for the 4. Let's pick that up, working left-hand side. That is the orange front, followed by the white front down the straightaway now. He is eating into that lead. It's another 11-5 out of 11-3 now out of Shell. Vlasic goes 11-5, but it's not enough. Chase Shell now, trying to get that 4 spot, and at that pace, these guys may get to 3. Johnson, Young, Bogan at the 3, Vlasic, Shell, Nestor, Schuckberg, Perry, Barber, and Muscles. Vlasic 11-4, Chase 11-4, 11-2 out front. Pick up our leader now, working center section. That's that lime green and purple left-hand side. Number 2 car is going to be that All-American car coming down the straightaway now, and Bogan in a distant 3. Black with the green. Distant or not, that is the bottom podium spot. 11-1 out of our leader. Vlasic's going to go 11-4. Chase 11-4. Working in the center of the track right now. Orange and white, followed by the white, blue, green, pink, and white again. Down the straightaway, he's eating into it. 11-5 to an 11-3. Chase is looking hard, not there yet, but he's looking for holes in the game, and that's what you do when you got to find a way around. Less about lap times and more about where you're putting the car. We got a minute and a half left to settle this. Chase now has a full mustache and a goatee. Down the straightaway, they work. Incidentally, he and Koblak have been hanging out as well, so this may be drug-induced. Looking hard at the back of Jeff Vlasic, who is not flinching. Impressive in and of itself, and he taps Chase around. My, oh my, and the leader working up on these two. He knows he's got some time, but I will remind you, leader behind you as you battle this out. Nice work out there, Dave. Dave Johnson with a 3.5-second lead with less than a minute to go. He knows he doesn't have to pass these guys to bring home the W. Talented man and a smart man.
Very handsome.
Also very handsome. Johnson, Young, Bogan, Shell up to the floor, 4, Vlasic, Nestor, Schuckberg, Perry, Barber, and Koblak. All right, guys, we're inside of 15, maybe 2 more laps. Shell down the straightaway in that 4 spot. Bogan not in sight.
I'm unprepared.
Johnson nipped at the line. It's going to go Johnson, Young, and Bogan. Chase Shell all the way up to the 4 spot. All right, that one's in the books. Go to main, front main. We're going to need Johnson, Young, and Bogan to hang out at the podium steps over there.
Who is last and 7?
Koblak.
Last and 7.
And 7, Koblak and Schuckberg.
He definitely is.
See, everyone agrees with me, sorry. See, you're involved.
Oh, he's quick. Many things.
And with that 4th spot, Chase Shell has won a new Razor from Schick. That'll come in handy.
Car was good. Yeah. My body was good. I don't know why. We knew it all week.
Now that is a fine looking rodeo.
Themselves down. I've noticed that.
Nice work, gentlemen. Looking for a check from Barry and Peppy, and we'll get this one going. Guys who were just out there doing it, now you're going to be out there watching it. Need you to come back out and marshal it. Bring those cars over to tech so we can disqualify at least one of you.
Really nice when that big guy stood out in the middle of the track.
Right before the start?
Oh, it was like in the middle of the race. You couldn't see the whole side of the track. I'm like, what the hell? You hear everybody yelling?
All right, I need a check from Ken Peppy, who is not on the stand yet.
We have 3 consolation groups, all the same.
Is he over there? He's right there.
Where? Does he look like he's trying?
I'll ask him.
Or is he getting frantic?
Ken Peppy, you joining us?
Ken, you running?
Okay, thank you. All right,
Sit
split them up. Mack and Barry, Farron, 1, 2, and 3. Followed by Shuckman, John Jerome Miller. Then it's going to go Keener, Eldridge, and Krul. That's pretty impressive if you guys are in the right order. Yeah, there's that, I think it's John Joe. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I think it's John Joe, number 5. He's kind of angled, and if you can pull him inside just about 6, 8 inches.
Get warmer.
Yep. Perfect. Yeah, looks good from my perspective. All right, how's our marshal coverage? Raise hands. Marshals, 1, 2, 3. We got them wrapped around the track. That corner is always the road of marshals. Hey, Nestor, you and Pro Black. Nestor, are you marshaling? Can you get the deep corner there? Sweet. All right, freaks. This is your F1 B main. You guys are going live in the tone in less than 5. And they are off. It is the blue of Chuck Mackett. Uh-oh, we're hung up in the middle. Who is that? Looks like it might be. High in the back straight, high in the back straight. God, I'm so tempted to say the opposite.
We got parts coming out of that car.
Yeah.
Yellow car's broke. Put him up the track.
You probably got to do that.
He's got the shock off. Yeah.
All right.
No, he's taking it off.
And it is an early one for Brian Poole. Never like to see that. I do like to see Chuck Mackin lead the race.
Wow.
Chuck Mackin paid for my college education. A very generous man. Sponsored my family. Brought me into this country. Mackin, Miller, Barry, 1, 2, and 3. Mackin in the blue left-hand side. Working through the switchbacks and down the straightaway. Leader in the blue. Pick up Ken Miller. Down the straightaway he works. He's going to be in the Miller Lite colors. Navy, gold, and white. Oh, yeah. One and a half and 4.5. Mackin, Miller, and Barry. Let's take a look here. Take a look at Shuckman working the center of the track there. Work it, Roberto. Chuck Mackin out front with considerable lead, 3.7 seconds Working left-hand side, coming up on that green car of Derek Eldridge. Down the straightaway and through the sweeper they work. Nice work out there, guys. Little tap out of Eldridge. Now it looks like Jay Jandro, who's in that 7th spot, works his way around as well. Chuck Mackin out front. Pick up Dave Berry. Dave Berry down the straightaway now. Dave's going to be in the yellow and white. 3.6 seconds the lead with plenty of time to race them up. 2.5 and 3.5.
If they don't, they bought it. Ruin them, they bought them. Keep them, they bought them. Yeah.
All right, Mackin-Berry Shuckman to the 3 now. Ken Miller right on the back of Shuckman working in front of the driver's stand now. That is the yellow followed by the white and blue. On that green back marker, that is the race behind you. Nice work. Uh-oh. Kind of clipped the tire as they went by. Unfortunate accident. Shuckman in the yellow working in front of the driver's stand. Ken Miller putting the heat on him.
No, the one you got him at.
Working left-hand side, spitting out onto the straightaway now. That is for a 4 spot. No, it's for a 3 spot. Ken Miller muscles his way around, but it's clean.
That will be under investigation by the stewards.
That move will be under investigation and will get reviewed, but for now, Ken Miller occupies that 3 spot. Robert Shuckman, though, not fading away. Behind him is Jeff Barron down the straightaway, lead lap racing as well. So Jeff Barron now starting to turn the heat up on Robert Shuckman, looking for a way by. Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
Merry Christmas. Oh, look at this.
Apparently he was owed a favor.
Now we got a problem.
Down the straightaway, they are racing them up. Ken Miller looking for a way back by Jeff Barron.
Go, kid!
As they start to pull away from Robert Shuckman, Mackin-Berry and Barron at the 3s. Down the straightaway, they are working yet again. These are fast laps, 12-second lap times here.
Right here, you may want to go down and help the 2 Stooges because I'm done fucking around down there. So.
Now Shuckman looking hard at the back of Miller.
They're
Rolling through the
fucking
sweeper.
assholes. They're out of control, so you can go down there and help them.
Let me know what's going on so I can help.
They keep trying to move shit around and do different shit. And it's like, this is just stupid. Make it simple. Get them in, get them out.
It's been working all weekend.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
Mackin-Berry, Barron, 1, 2, and 3. Chuck Mackin now with about a 1.7 second lead on Dave Berry. Let him creep into that. It is a straightaway lead now. Your leader in the blue in front of the driver's stand now. They are separated by that back marker of Jay Jandro, but that number 2 car, Dave Berry's going to have a white front, yellow tail section down the straightaway. Mackin's going to go 12.8. Berry's going to go 12.4 with 35 seconds left to go. Contact out of our leader, contact out of our 2. They're still going to race them up with 30 seconds left. Down the straightaway they work, still separated by a back marker in the orange and white of Jacob Keener. That is your 2 car behind you, Jacob. Chuck Mackin out front, Berry and Barron. Shuckman now looking hard at the back of Ken Miller, left-hand side, through the switchbacks and on the straightaway. That is the battle for the 4 spot. As the lead tightens up down the straightaway, Dave Berry is around. They're going to race to the line right here. Chuck Mackin in the blue, Berry in the white and yellow. Looking for a hole. Oh, no.
He blew it!
All right, from the start, it is Chuck Mackin.
So we only had first place.
Congratulations, Ryan. What do we got? For B, yes. Yep, lower mains were first. Yep.
Who's taking the pictures?
Yeah, somebody.
Jay, Derek, and Brian.
Has been asked to do that, or maybe it was
Vicky maybe or something down there?
might have been Elwood. Third.
All right, we need Mackin-Berry and Barron over to the podium. Who's our photographer for the podium? Can we get a handrail at the podium?
No, that's what I was going to say.
Buka, you all over this? Oh, you are. What? Careful, guys. Careful with the sweeper. We have a hot photo session going on.
Oh, it's probably only. Oh, this could stay in there for a while.
All right. Let me get across once, and then we'll line them up. We'll line them up as follows. Cyril, Hanulek, Jaeger, 1, 2, and 3. Blinkforth, Mick, and Kessrich, 4, 5, and 6. Patrick Sheffield, Sweeney, and Bertotti to round out the top 10.
How old is she?
Oh, how old are you? My nine. This is they made up there, right?
All right, our TQ for this class, F1, Josh Cyril. He's going to start on the pole. Michael Hanulek's going to start at the 2. Dager's going to start at the 3. This is race number 6, race number 7 through Tech. Race number 8, start making your way to Tech. Waiting for Cyril to head on up. Where are you, Josh? All right. Yeah, let's bring it up to that grid line, the second checkerboard. That second, there you go. Good, I like it. He's good inside, outside. You may want to back him up a feet or two. How's it look from your vantage point? Gosh. Is that too tight, 1 and 2?
Tight. But it's right. Consolation
All right,
prize.
can you pull that one outside, Jay? Figure that out. Yep, perfect.
How do these look? More consolation prize.
I like it.
Make sure you announce it.
We will have consolation prizes for those of you who are not on your game this morning.
Where are they from?
9?
Maybe we'll forward.
What, Marshall? Hey, what's up?
Hey, Jacob. Hold on. Where you guys want it? Perfect. Just for the start so they can see their cars. Perfect, man. Thank you. Grid looks good. Racers look good. Marshall coverage looks good. Jay's jumping in. We got somebody at that bottom corner. I like it. All right, yo, racers are checked. Racers are ready. Spectators are more than ready. This is your A main F1. We're going to be live in less than 5. They are out. It is a clean start. Hanulek looking hard at the back of Cyril. Nothing doing. Down the straightaway they work. Cyril, Hanulek, Digger in the white. Hard charging. Klinkforth in the gold. Klinkforth with the RIP, at least early on. Down the straightaway work Cyril and Hanulek. Klinkforth at the 3 with a rocket ship out there. Klinkforth's battery went through Tech at 130 degrees. Digger now looking hard at the back of Klinkforth. He wants that 3 spot back that he qualified in. Trouble in the sweeper, guys. Clean it up.
Oh, watch your
High back
straight
straight. Oh. Oh.
God.
Oh. All right, that's going to bring Hanulek to the top in the yellow. Down the straightaway he works. Cyril's going to be at the 2 now. Got to grip it and rip it. Klinkforth and Dager going at it, gold and white. Hottest battle on the track right now. Dager taps going to give Klinkforth a little bit of breathing room down the straightaway. Hot lap of the heat is at 11.14 for Cyril. Sweeney looking hard at the back of Kesrich as well. They're working in front of the driver's stand there. Dave Johnson now starting to eat back into that lead. Leader in the yellow, Dave Johnson. Josh Cyril. They have the same body colors. It's been that way for like ever.
What do you mean by body?
Car bodies. All right, it is Hanulek and Cyril 1 and 2. Cyril leading into that lead. We have a turtle around the hairpin there. That is Kesrich. Oh boy. Dager at the 3. He is in the all white down the back stretch right now. Hanulek, Cyril, and Dager. Klingforth may have been victimized. He's walking a little funny. Hanulek, Cyril, Dager 1, 2, and 3. Klingforth still at the 4 with some clear track. That is Sweeney in front of that 3-car, 4-car Brett Klingforth. Heating up for the lead. Little tap, can't get around. Working their way up on the back of the white and purple. That is 1 and 2. And they will race through. Cyril looking hard in the dog leg through the switchbacks and on the straightaway. He's set it up now. Looking hard in the sweeper, bottom of the sweeper, not there yet. Hanulek trying not to make a mistake as they work their way up on the back with some back markers. They are held up, and Dager now joins the hunt and around.
My God, Dager!
Open wheeled racing. Jeff Dager now to the 1. Nobody wants to see that. Down the straightaway, he works in the white with the white wheel dots. Dager, Hanulek, and Cyril, your leader now in the white, right behind Brett Klingforth. That is 1, 2, and 3 right behind you. Ron Mick now to the 4, Klingforth in the 5. 1, 2, and 3 work their way through, and now they can race them up, working left-hand side. We are 4 in and just about 2 to go. 2:05 left to go. Dager in the white. Cyril looking hard again at the 2 spot of Hanulek in the yellow, working left-hand side. They are inching their way back up on Dager down the straightaway. They work. Dager with a 5, a 4 out of Hanulek, a 6 out of Cyril. Working their way through back markers, guys. Your leader in the white, your 2 in the yellow, your 3 in the orange and green. Down the straightaway as Dager starts to pull out just a little bit. Doesn't want to deal with it, working their way up on the back of Kesrich, working down the straightaway. 1, 2, and 3. Mick in the 4. Let's pick up Ron Mick in the orange and white, working left-hand side all by himself. Klingforth in the goal, getting hung up. Cyril works his way around. Now he sets his sights on Jeff Dager with 1:05 left to go and about half the straightaway. It has got to be tight. Oh, on a Dager, and he's all up in it. That is a race for the lead. Another tap.
It's
Cyril
tight.
lets him go. It is super tight. We're in front of the driver's stand, leader in the white. Cyril, your TQ wants it back. Brought through adversity. 45 seconds left to go as they work their way up on the heels in front of the driver's stand of Ron Mick and the white and purple of Will Sheffield. Down the straightaway they work now, leader in the white. We've got 30 seconds left to go, 11:5 to 11:6. But you can see it on the track. Dager in the white, Cyril in the orange, green, and black. Down the straightaway they work on the heels of Mick. Dager in 11-4, doesn't want to deal with it. Oh no! Cyril hangs it up. Dager, Hanulek around, and now Cyril at the 3. They are racing to the line. That's going to be Dager, Hanulek, and Cyril. 3, 2, and 1. Need you up at the podium. All right, Chris and Will, we need to see you up at the scoring tower here. Will Sheffield and Chris Bertotti, we've got a serious issue to talk about. It's really not that serious at all. More so generous. Nothing. I just want to make sure you're up here for the conservation classes.
Yeah. I like to fake it out like it's some massive issue.
To make them have a heart attack.
Yeah. No, we're good. I was just calling you out for the conservation class.
Oh, thanks.
That's what I like to consider a serious issue.
Take your shirt off, Dager.
Hager, do it! Show him the wheel dots!
Stole the wheel dots. All right, 12 stock Z-Main. Biggest field here at the 2018 Classic. I wish it were a Z-Main, but as it stands, I'll have to settle for a C-Main. Race number 7 on the track. Race number 8 through tech. Race number 9 heading to tech.
This is Seaman.
So pushy.
Sorry, it's like the next time you did. Mine's the other way around. It's a little better.
Other way, yeah.
All right, waiting on a check from Corbin and Buka.
Two more consolation prizes.
All right, I need a check out of Chris Corbin. All right, let's sign him up. Roland's going to start us out. Followed by Patrick and Bushnell. Bring him on up. Roland, head on up. Patrick at the 2. Bushnell at the 3. White at the 4. Corbin at the 5. Dixon at the 6. At least get him in order.
I just got up with it, you know.
Yeah, we're going to have to pull the plate back a little bit. No, pink goes back.
Gee, we can move these right if they're standing far back.
That's probably good. I just want to make sure they count. We're probably going to pull blue back a little bit. Yeah, we can just might should a little plate back just a hair. All right, to round out the order is Eldridge and Kroll. 8 and 9. You guys comfortable with that on the stand? Anybody extra nervous? Other than those who are anywhere near Sean Bushnell on the track? Okay, cool.
That might be acceptable.
All right, how's the marshal coverage looking? 1, 2. Anybody in the deep corner handy like this? I like it. All right. This is your 12 stock C main here. We're going to race them up live, less than 5. Off they go. Oh, poor Stu. Deliverance. It is Roland, followed by Clayton White, followed by Corbin. Oh, John Dixon looking for a way around Corbin. Roland, White, Bushnell, Dixon, Corbin, Eldridge, Doyle, Kroll, Patrick. All right, there's some even separation out there. Your leader. Leader in the white, working in front of the driver's stand now. He is on a hard charge. Down the straightaway they work. That is your 2 cars, Stu Patrick, so no surprise, he is just as fast. That it is Bushnell and Dixon. Pick up Strawn working in that yellow down the straightaway. Pick up Dixon now in the white. A little bit of separation there. Roland, Bushnell, Dixon, Corbin, White, Eldridge. Doyle, Patrick, and Kroll. Leader in the white down the back stretch. That is Jeff Rowland down the straightaway. He's working. Side of the orange, nice work out there. Bushnell in the 2. That is the yellow in front of the driver's stand now. Working left-hand side down the straightaway. Yellow in the 2. In trouble out of that Dixon ride. Roland, Bushnell, John Dixon up to the 3. Corbin at the 4. Oh, it hurts.
Oh, yeah.
Pick up our leader working left-hand side. Bushnell now starting to close in. Leader across with a 10-8. Bushnell's going to go 10-7. They're separated by 1 second. Left center straightaway. Bushnell can see it. Down the straightaway works our leader, separated by that orange back marker. Rolling now down the straightaway. Somehow Bushnell down the straightaway. Didn't even lose any time there. Separated by that bright yellow. That is 2 behind you in the all yellow. Down the straightaway they work. Rolling a 10-9, a 10-9 out of Bushnell. We are not even halfway into this one yet. 3:15 and 4:45. Rolling, Bushnell, and Dixon.
Hey, Getz, we can move people based on qualifying order, right? On the driver's stand?
I would tend to say
Yeah.
but we should almost load the stand in order because people don't move to say I want that spot and they just move
Yeah,
over
yeah.
something.
No, I agree. So,
If we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
yeah, I agree.
Right?
Yeah. Because I think it could turn into a...
They did last year, if I
Yeah,
recall, now
it
that
did.
we're talking about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, they were bitching.
Hey, give me a heads up when we're going into that so I can help.
All right, guys, we're reaching the halfway point here.
I think it actually did turn into...
Leaders down the straightaway. And it is now Sean Bushnell, Jeff Rowland at the 2. Working down the straightaway, leader in the yellow, number 2 in the white. We have 2 white cars out there. We have 3 yellow cars and 2 orange cars. Coincidence? This is
No
the
on
C
top.
main? I don't think so.
Probably better than on top.
Bushnell out front. Pick him up down the straightaway. Jeff Rowland tucked in, 10-7 out of Rowland, but he taps. I don't know if Jeff Rowland knows Sean Bushnell, but most people don't try and pass Sean. We just wait for him to tap out. I can feel it coming. I'm thinking left side, Getz. Oh, that's awesome. Bushnell a healthy lead, no reason to tap right now. Bushnell now with some straightaway in front of him, or clear track rather. Now he's got the straightaway in front of him. Leader in the yellow. It's a straightaway and a sweeper lead now over Jeff Rowland. Let's pick up Dixon. Dixon with that bent up body out there. That is your 3 spot. It's about a 5-second lead, so racers starting to stretch it out. Clayton White now wants that spot from Chris Corbin. We can pick up that battle. Clayton working right-hand side. Clayton in the white and pink. Corbin's going to be in the yellow, working left-hand side. Working on down the straightaway. That is that greenish yellow. Clayton setting the sight side. Chris Corbin for that 5 spot. Hottest battle out there, although Eldridge and Doyle are going at it as well for that 7th spot. Out front though, it is Sean Bushnell. Jeff Rowland rips a 10.99. Plenty of time left to go, 2:10. Leader in the yellow down the straightaway. Front of the driver's stand right now on the heels of Clayton White. Leader behind you, thank you, sir. He will work his way through this tournament as well, and your battle can resume. 1:45 left to go in this one. Bushnell, Rowland, Dixon, Patrick, Corbin. White, Doyle, Eldridge, and Kroll. Trouble for our leader, who makes his own rules. It is Bushnell, Rowland, and Dixon. Hottest battle right now is going to be that Eldridge Doyle battle for 7th. All right, that is your 2-car down the straightaway now. Rowland, Dixon, and Patrick right there. Bushnell and Rowland, 1 and 2.
What you picking? Oh, right here.
He's going to take care of consolation for us.
What's that? This
All right, 30 seconds left to go in this one. Can Sean Bushnell bring it home? Working in front of the driver's stand, we have a turtle. Looks like Carv Dixon. Once again, Bushnell, Rowland, Dixon, Patrick, Corbin, Doyle, Eldridge, Wright, Kroll. Leader working in front of the driver's stand. Through the deep S and on down the straightaway right now. Leader in the brighter of the 2 yellows. Nice work out there, guys. Time of the master clock has expired. We're going to race them to the line. All right, that one is in the books. That's going to go Bushnell, Rowland, and Dixon. 1, 2, and 3. Need you guys over at the podium for your glamour shots.
Hey, see you. I missed that. 80-pound bags lugging around.
All right, guys, we're going to bring out the 12 stock B main next. Marshals, be careful. Walk along the boards, please. Racers, be careful. We still have a hot photo session going on down in the sweeper, the bottom of the sweeper.
We'll be next, yeah.
Hey, Banner.
Banner.
Get my attention before you even step up, and I'll lay it out. Hey, I have a favor to ask. Can I get a couple more of those halls?
Maybe.
You have any left? Those are awesome. Thank you.
8 on the track, 9 through tech, 10 heading up to tech. The crowd is in disbelief as Sean wins that one.
This is B-main, right? That's what. Stock B-main, right?
What are you, like 20 now? Wow.
Daily, college student. Hope you down to see me. Yeah, you're
All right, marshals are out there, racers are out there, racers are checked. Watergate, why don't you head on up to that checkerboard? All right, get comfortable, Sean. I like it. That is perfect. Dialed in. All right, Bales at the 2, Trotta at the 3. Help us out and do the best you can to get them lined up. Bales, Trotta, Dilla at the 4. Zyler at the 5. Menard at the 6. Trandell gonna start 7. Middle gonna start 8. Tommy Snow in the 9, and Sizzling Stewart in the 10. All right, guys, for those of you running spec and you owe us a motor, do not leave the building with our spec motors or you will be buying them from us. We will send you an invoice. I'm okay with it. How are the guys at 9 and 10? Are you guys comfortable? All right. Yeah, I'm okay with it. We got a little stagger. We got some nice spacing up front. I like it. All right, show hands from our marshals to differentiate yourselves from the lay people. Awesome. Okay, perfect. You know the deal. I know the deal. Racers should know the deal. And you're listening for it in less than 5. Oh, it hurts, but Dana holds up. Doesn't give the spot back, but he's trying not to benefit from it. Lonergan getting railed. Lonergan upside down. Lonergan in tears. Lonergan just slit his own throat. Oh, my Lord. There has been multiple suicides on the driver's stand. Somebody call 911.
Oh, that's a peel of a straightaway.
I have an back stretch.
Woo!
Oh, man.
Not only did he fall, but he gave the car a push down.
Careful when you guys get off the driver's stand. That blood is going to be very slippery.
Yeah, it is.
It is not a B main if people aren't bleeding. Trandell is the answer to that question. Trandell out front. Pick up Joe T, working left-hand side in the white. Spinning on down the straightaway right now. That is your leader, followed by Zyler and Bales. Zyler's going to be in the yellow and red. Bale's going to be in the white and pink and orange. Down the straightaway works our leader in the white. Leader in the white, guys. There, flip over, everybody gets behind. Trandell, Zyler, and Bales, 1, 2, and 3, followed by Hiddle, Menard, Trotta, Stewart, Snow, Lonergan, and Durla. We just saw a shining example of why people are clamoring to qualify for the A-main. Trandell, Zyler, and Bales, 1, 2, and 3. There is some good separation there, though. Durla looking hard at the back on Lonergan down the straightaway. Leader coming up on you. Trandell in the way, working left-hand side. Oh! Low on the sweeper, guys. All right, we are clear. Lonergan trying to work his way back up from the 10th spot.
I'm telling you, we did not make this many accidents.
Seriously? Leader in the white, guys, working left-hand side. Trandell, Zyler, and Bales. Zyler now close to Trandell, who got into a little bit of trouble and got into even more trouble on that lap. Zyler around, Zyler, Trandell, and Bales. Pick up our leader now. Down the straightaway, clear track. He's got that yellow front. He's got that deep red tail section. And he has gallons and gallons of shock oil for sale. Zyler, Trandell, and Bales, 1, 2, and 3. Jesse Hiddle in the 4. Menard in the 5. Lonergan on the heels of Menard. Pick up that battle, middle of the track right there. It's the green, it's the silver. Chuck Lonergan, your BQ, trying to work his way back up to at least a podium spot. Menard says, yeah, I'm fast too. I'm not giving it away easily. Working left-hand side. It is the green, it is the silver onto the straightaway. Hottest battle out there right now. Dana Bales now setting his sights on Trandell as well. But the hottest battle is right there, and Chuck Lonergan around. Bales hangs it up and into Charlie Menard. Zyler, Trandell, and Bales 1, 2, and 3. It is Zyler, Trandell, and Bales for the time being 1, 2, and 3. Trandell about a second behind Zyler. He is the faster car out there. 10 flat, his hottest lap. Zyler's at 10.3. Zyler, though, trying to keep his nose clean. He's going to have to do it for 3 minutes and 5 seconds left. Leader on the left-hand side. Trandell right there, spitting out on the straightaway. That is the battle. Red and yellow, followed by the white, working in front of the driver's stand on the heels of that Aqua car. That is 1 and 2 behind you. Zyler trying not to give it up. Trandell trying to muscle his way around. Working up on the Aqua. That is the battle for the 1. Still 2:45 left to go. Trandell looking for a way around, tries to muscle it, but that was an accident. He holds up. Now Bales joins the fight.
Tighten it up, Zyler.
Oh, that's not lead lap. Yeah, Bales not lead lap. Oh, that is lead lap. Drag race down the straightaway. Zyler and Trandell. Trandell, a classy individual. If it's an accidental tap, you'll know it because he's holding up for him. 3 spot is that Aqua car at Hill, so they've got quite a lead and they can battle it out. Nice work out there, guys. Leaders on through down the straightaway. We are looking for 2 minutes left to go. Zyler trying not to make a mistake. It's one thing to get there, it's another to get around cleanly. Joe Trandell starting to think about it now, looking at those lines, picking the holes. It's one of the best things in racing. Making somebody your you-know-what. Trandell has that opportunity right now. He is out of phase with him. Setting it up, and he is around. Zyler, a little mistake. Trandell around, and Trandell is fast. Zyler's getting back around. I'm thinking it's going to happen quickly. Oh, and he knows it. He is tight on the track. 1:15 left to go here. Trandell, Zyler, Hiddle. Trandell all the way up to 1 from the 7. Zyler up to the 2 from the 5, and Hiddle up to the 3 from the 8. Meanwhile, Chuck Lonergan all the way back up to that 4 spot in the silver. Chuck working left-hand side. That is lead lap racing down the straightaway. Lonergan in the silver on a terror. Motivated by pure rage and hatred. Working on down the straightaway. Zyler trying to hold off Lonergan for 45 more seconds. Chuck says if I get there, I'm done being courteous. We will watch it unfold down the straightaway. They work Trandell, Zyler, Hiddle, and Lonergan. Best thing I've heard all day. Just do it now! 3 seconds left to go, guys, and we are going to be racing to the line. We are racing to the line. That is actually going to go Trandell, Zyler at the 2, Hiddle at the 3, Lonergan up to the 4, Bales, Gurla, Menard, Trotta, Stowe, and Stewart.
A reminder, that is the welcome to the Dean Age. What's it?
Did that actually work out, Baylor? Wow. Last year was fisticuffs. See, now we have to look and see who's not here, because that's the key. It's Wida. It's all Wida.
Bill, did you race my turn there?
All right, guys, careful out there. Marshall's stay near the boards. Racers, slow down. All right, this is your 12 stock A-main.
The going joke. I mean, it's hard to respect that time, but at some point, like, I'm going to start racing each other. It's just like, please do God, I gotta be an extra guy. Three laps? Yeah, but did you see? I mean, 20 minutes.
All right, racers are checked. Handy like bring it on up. McDaniel's going to start at the 2. Van Aert at the 3. Rayfield at the 4. Carey at the 5. Dager at the 6. Gerber 7. Crotty 8. Schuttenberg 9. And Evangelist at 10.
Yeah, people don't usually go faster, laid it all out.
It was good for round 4.
People show it was awesome. Yeah, today's been awesome.
That's a really good copy. I told him, I'm like, I would have turned you down. No way. That's really good stuff.
Doing some squats. All right, guys, racers are tracked. Racers are gridded. Show of hands from our marshals. How we living? Anybody got that 7th spot there? Okay, cool. Thank you, Mr. Bernard. All right, guys.
Danny, you can just stand there. It's all right.
All right, cool. Daniel's trying to get there. We are covered now. All right, guys. This is your stock 12th A-main here at the 2018 Halloween Classic. Oh, we got a cheater. Is that Rayfield?
Is that the exact same spot he was in?
Oddly aimed straight at our position. Hey, McDaniels, remember what we talked about. I'm kidding. All right, guys. I'm kidding. All right, guys. I need you to be attentive. Everybody on it. Marshall's ready. Racers ready. This is for all the marbles. Less than 5. That is nice work out of McDaniels. He was on it. He seemed to be the only one who was on it. That is how it's done. That was impressive. Hanulek out front. McDaniels at the 2, followed by Van Aert and Rayfield. Johnny Carey right there as well. Johnny Carey putting a late fast round in to qualify 5th, and he's all the way up to 4th. Looking hard at the 1 is Mike McDaniels, your early TQ setter. Hanulek stealing it in the 4th round, but McDaniels is fast. Hanulek, McDaniels, Rayfield at the 3, Carey at the 4. Carey looking hard at the back of 3. Carey super tight. Oh, he's looking real hard inside, doesn't have the pull, can't make it stick. Looking again, nice recovery. 1, 2, 3, and 4 down the straightaway right now. Hanulek, McDaniels, Rayfield, and Carey. Then there's a separation and a hot battle for the 5 spot. That's going to be Dager, Van Aert, Crotty, and Fabio. But the battle up front means more. Hanulek, McDaniels into 2, looking hard. He is really bunching up. Carey around, but he can't make it stick. Now he does. All the way to the 2 goes Johnny Carey. Now it is Hanulek, Carey, McDaniels, and Rayfield.
$2,000 to the winner.
Working in front of the driver's stand, your leader with the white front, yellow tail section. Johnny Carey from the 5 to the 2. He's got the white, the pink, the blue. Then we got Rayfield in the yellow and Frosty orange. Johnny Carey, man on the move, setting his sights on the tails of Hanulak. Trying to find a way around. Looking hard, sets it up, not there. Now Rayfield around. Oh,
Okay, I will.
Don't always take each other out. I'm talking flipping where it's rude. They're back in it, you can still decide it.
Rayfield, Hanulak, and Carey, 1, 2, and 3, working left-hand side. Leader yellow front. That frosty orange tail. Hanulak right there at the 2, trying to take it back. Johnny Carey at the 3. We got Dager at the 4. I think Dager's in that all blue car, and he is working left-hand side. He's listening. He's lurking. Followed by Van Aert in the 5. Gerber in the white in the 6. Followed by Schubert, Crotty, and Evangelista. But out front, the battle down the straightaway is Rayfield, Hanulak, and Carey. Sean Rayfield trying to hold it down. We are only 3 into this and 5 left to go. And we've had 4 lead changes. Rayfield, Hanulak, and Carey. Followed by Dager down the straightaway. Van Aert looking hard at the back of Dager. Van Aert's been one of the fastest cars all weekend long. Van Aert in the pink gets inside of Dager. Dager lets him go. Says, let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can catch these fools. 3.5 in, 4.5 left to go. Little tap out of Van Aert. Dager right there. Battle for the lead. 1 corner separation. Not there as Hanulak taps. Now Johnny Carey sets his sights on that 2 spot. Separated by that orange and white back marker. Rayfield, Hanulak, and Carey, followed by Van Aert and Dager. Got that orange and white back marker. Nice work out there. A little tap out of the orange and white. He holds up and lets the race go by. He's been driving clean all weekend long.
And like, it was like, oh shit, and somehow didn't fuck it up. That was awesome.
420 and 340, Rayfield, Hanulak, and Carey. Working in the center of the track right there. Not close enough to make a pass, but if there's a tap, it's going to change. Working down the straightaway, they are separated by 4/10 of a second. 1 through 3, a tap out of 1. 2 looking hard, trying to get in, but it's not there. Van Aert around Carey for that 3 spot now. Van Aert says there's 3 minutes left. I'm getting to that 2 yet. Carey has some other ideas in mind. Working in the center of the driver's stand. It is the pink versus the pink and blue. Down the straightaway they work. Jeff Dager right there to claim the next spot if there's contact. Leaders working down the straightaway. It is still Rayfield. Hanulak trying to figure out a way to get there. Rayfield says, I've been doing this for 5 minutes. I can do it for 2.5 more.
He did it in his 4th qualifier.
Van Aert and Carey for the 3. Dager at the 5. Schuckberg in the 6. Van Aert now starting to catch the leaders. 2:15 left to go. Tap out of Van Aert and Carey is around. Leaders are now thinking that 2:15 is going to be enough. Trouble is, Mike Hanulak cannot figure out how to pressure Rayfield without Rayfield making a mistake. Your leader in the yellow front with that frosty creamsicle tail end. Tight lines out of our number 2. It is still not happening. Tap out of the blue and our leaders are around. Van Aert now in that 4 spot. Dager now starting to put the heat on her as he's had a case of the taps.
Get in there, Mike.
Danielek now looking hard at the leader with 1:30 left to go. He is there. Is he going to lurk or is he going to force the issue if it presents itself? This is where you got to have this stuff planned out ahead of time. It's all the what ifs.
No, he's the left.
Rayfield, Danielek, and Carey. Rayfield now. Danielek looking hard. It is not quite there. It may be this lap trying to set something up around the hairpin. Into the switchback center, not quite there. Danielek says, I got time, Jets. Rayfield can't handle the heat. Or can he? Danielek looking for a way. Rayfield says that's as close as you're getting, Danielek. 32 left to go. They're going to go around 3 more times. Now we got to start becoming more urgent with the issue. Rayfield out front, Danielek looking hard. Johnny Carey closing in though. Johnny Carey getting around as well. Can Carey get there? They may go around twice. Johnny Carey now turning up the heat.
Oh my God.
4 seconds left to go. They will go around again. Can Carey get there? He's trying, it ain't happening, but he's going to hold down that 2 spot. Yeah! You're doing something right if you make the whole place applaud. Danielek did it the most right. He's going to take that top spot, followed by Carey and Rayfield. 1, 2, and 3. Need you over at the podium, guys. Good stuff.
This kid leaning out, man. He's tall. He looks like mom. He's got your skin, right? He used to be so loud when he was 2. Quiet you down.
Watch how fast this goes.
Yeah, now I can actually take steering out and drive it. Yeah, try to turn it off. Right.
All right, this is race number 10. All right, we need our top 3 to tech. Top 3 that just ran to tech. Danielek, Rayfield, and Carey. Head on down. Oh, you know what? Hold up, Rayfield. If you didn't do the picture yet, sit tight. Sorry, I'm out of it. I'm not real intelligent.
Go, Steve, go!
I have a hard time in the sack.
He's doing well.
Go, Steve, go!
He's actually got her actually walking on car and stuff. All the things I'm always
At the video? Yeah, just don't touch any.
Excuse me, Joey, can I slide in here 1 second? Thank you.
Go, Steve, go!
Want the microphone?
Yeah, come on, do it.
He's funny. Well, he knows now.
He's up there, look at him. He's laughing. Here. Sure you want to do it on the microphone? Say that. Yeah, come on. Go ahead, yell it.
Don't blow it, Steve!
That's good stuff.
He said, "Don't blow it, Steve."
I don't wait for a check from Dave Arnold in the building.
No, I think he left.
For real? For reals? All right. Oh God. Can't be empty. All right, it's 12 modified A main. Isaac's, you're going to start us off, followed by A Bear, Kenny, and Zika, both for the sensation. Radicke, Hanulek, and Cyril.
Steve done here?
Nope.
You're safe. We're good.
All right, this is
You were
race
gonna
10
take
on
one
the
somewhere.
track.
Dave Arnold left, so we're good.
All right.
Actually,
more like you.
Full bad?
No, he starts chopping when he gets
outside?
on.
Yeah, he's the guy from Boston town that helped you with the pilot 39. You remember him?
Probably okay.
No, do you remember him? Do you remember him? The guy from the track, the other track?
All right, so everybody's got to back up on.
I went home last night.
Is that a little too angled, or are you comfortable with
I wouldn't be.
that? Sam, are you comfortable with that angle?
He's not.
Angle
You
of
have
the
any
angle.
back,
Man, that's tough for 12 pounds. How do you guys do it?
That'll be okay. Before he would have.
Actually, the truth is not all you do.
How many finished? Sweet back.
I already said that.
All right,
Third, yeah. How many you want?
show of hands of our marshals.
Okay, I'll take 5.
Who's in the middle?
We have
5
one,
minutes.
2. Who's down there? All right, gotcha.
Have a good end here.
All right.
What was the third
Please
round?
don't admit they're doing this, but they are.
I'll tell you who wins.
All right, guys, 12th modified A main. We're going to go live in less than 5.
Actually, yeah.
Unless he gets taken.
It ain't gonna matter.
I need enough maybe.
Cars get destroyed, it will.
That,
Well, that
That's a
part
high
is true.
possibility.
that.
Oh, yeah, Isaac's and A-Bear. A-Bear looking for a way around early. Incidentally, I think it's the first time A-Bear's been on the track all day. He's been under the weather all weekend long.
That.
A-Bear was recently diagnosed with chlamydia.
What Mom said.
But sequence treatment during the day.
It happens. He's a beautiful young man. Some of that's unavoidable. All right, for the battle for the lead, wages on. Leader in that creamsicle, followed by Kevin.
Come on,
A-Bear
Billy,
in
don't
the
leave
white.
me.
A-Bear says, I got this all day, Sam Isaacs. All day! Isaacs, A-Bear, Kenny, Panzica, Pulper, Hanulek, Cyril, the sensation, and Radicke.
7 in 32nd place.
Oh, Joey's going to have something to say about that.
He doesn't like.
Hot lap of the heat, A-Bears 8-3, but that doesn't matter right now. We're watching it unfold in front of us. Down the straightaway works that creamsicle ride of Sam Isaacs, TQ Sam Isaacs.
Camel.
But at the end of the day, TQ isn't worth what a win is, and Kevin A-Bear knows that. A-Bear in the white, setting his sights on the back of that car as they work their way through some lappers down the straightaway now. Isaacs, A-Bear, Kenny, and Panzica. Tap out of our top spot. Isaacs and A-Bear around. Didn't even make him earn it. Isaac says, I can drive in chase mode too.
Kevin's running?
Down the straightaway they work. A-Bear and Isaacs. Another tap out of Isaacs.
If it works, it will be. Until it doesn't work anymore.
And that may all happen within the same
Yes, absolutely.
There's only 10 people.
Keep this straight. We are looking for this one.
Oh, yeah. From man to man, gentlemen. He just showed it right there.
Oh, did somebody get it?
Yeah, exactly.
I told you there was there 10.
New sponsor, new Remco.
The other guy never started.
Why not?
A-Bear out front in the white. Isaacs in that creamsicle. Working left-hand side. Through the switchbacks and down the straightaway they work. Sam Isaac starting to eat into it. It's an 8-4 to an 8-2, but we can see it with our eyes. Separated by less than a straightaway as they spit out onto the straightaway. 8-5 to an 8-3. Isaac's now putting on a charge as they work their way up on that silver car. Down the straightaway they work. That is Max Kenny. Working their way around. Tough to pass in traffic, but they are in striking distance. A-Bear and Isaacs. Hebert out front in the white. Isaacs in the orange. Isaacs your TQ. And he's got to get that top spot back if he wants to win.
Breaking at the end of the sweeper. Which is the ground. That's going to get up there.
Hebert, Isaacs, Kenning, Panzika. Followed by Pulper, Hanulek, Rorson, Cyril, and Radicke. Cyril working his way
Charlie,
past
have you charged?
Rorson.
Charlie, did you charge my
The battle
35?
up front is the hottest battle on the track in more ways than one.
Thank you.
Hebert down the straightaway, Isaacs down the straightaway. Leader in the white, your two car in that cream. Oh, out of our leader. Isaacs around.
Bobby's
Isaacs and Hebert, the class of the field, followed by Kenning, Panzika, Pulper, Hanulek, Cyril, the sensation. Radicke. The battle wages on. Kevin looking hard. Maybe an unexpected shot that he pulls out of right there. Working through the sweeper in front of the driver's stand. We are 4.5 in and 3:15 left to go, guys.
I mean, it just, like, corners are not a thing. See? Looks like it gets harder to drive now.
Sam Isaacs starting to stretch it out just a little bit. 8.3 to an 8.5. It's up on the right side there. The hairpin leaders work their way by.
Yeah, someday. I don't know. Been here 15 years.
Isaacs and Hebert. That is the battle working left-hand side. It is that creamsicle orange followed by the all-white. Hard to believe that's a comfortable lead, but as tight as it's been, that's about as comfortable as it's been. And as I say that, Hebert wicks it up. 8.5 to an 8.3. The battle rages on. Speaking of raging, my pants just tightened up. We got a rager here. 6 minutes in, 2 minutes left to go. Sensation in. Cyril duking it out down the straightaway as well. If you get tired of watching the creamsicle and white, you can watch that blue and the orange working left-hand side right behind them. Down the straightaway they work, separated by about a second or so. But right now the lead is 0.3 of a second. Isaacs over Hebert as we work inside a minute and a half now.
That's why they're running this one.
How come they don't hit very much yet?
Yeah.
Because they're good. Isaacs, Hebert, Kenning at the 3, Panzika, Cyril in the sensation, Pulper, Hanulek, and Radicke.
Starts to look good and starts to look bad.
That looks tight, and then he gets it out. Did he crank the door right in maybe?
8.4 to an 8.4, separated by about a turn there.
Doesn't look as tight.
Not within striking distance. We are inside of a minute here, and Hebert taps. That may be all Isaacs needs to relax, keep it in between the boards, and bring home that W. Oh, tap on Isaacs.
Oh, he didn't make it. Thermal. Was that what it is?
And just like that, 45 people walk through the door. Oh. Isaacs, Hebert, Kenning, Panzika, Cyril, and the sensation. 15 seconds left. All right, that's going to bring Kenning to the 2. Panzika to the 3. A good one. All right, into the line. It's going to go Isaac, Kenning, Panzika, 1, 2, and 3. Need you over for your
I only got $4.
That's good.
The rest is
That was shocking.
Yeah. It was actually surprisingly clean.
Yeah.
I mean, the only people that thumbs down were ones that their car shut off.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin Thermal and
on their leg. Same thing. Maybe you guys
Slip.
should give these guys some.
Third.
As retarded as this that last is. It's total.
Who's TQ for my club?
All right, guys, head over, get your picture taken, top three. Head over to the podium, then take your cars over to tech after your glamour shots.
Wayne, you collect the motor? Over to the hot shop. I don't know. I don't even know who belongs to.
I mean, I wore pants and a sweatshirt 11 and a half. That's what we're going to do. You good?
All right, guys, listen up. This is race 12 on the track. Race 12 on the track. We have no competitors for race 11. This is race 12, guys. Listen up, race 12 on the track. If you're 13, start making your way up. Race 14, start making your way up. Race 12 on the track now. All right, guys, if you're running the TC stock B main, we are loading the driver's stand now. B main, we're looking for Donovan, the Juggler, Vlasic, Card, Roland, Koblak, Derwa, Pauling, Hart, and Gross.
You're going no matter what.
Yeah.
All right, TCB main, throw the curveball at you. We are adding the driver's stand now. If you're in the touring car B main, and you were sitting tight, relaxing, we're going to try and get you out there now. We'll make sure you get through tech. We did not have a C main. All right, guys, once again, this is the touring car B main on the driver's stand. We're going to give these guys a little bit of extra time, kind of threw a curveball at you there when we realized we didn't have a C main. Thank you, sir. Hey, I just read what's on the screen, yo. All right, racers are ready. Racers are up there. He's looking for a check now, Larry Gross. All right, cool. All right, we got enough room on that driver's stand. Don't make me reload it. We'll go by qualifying order. How I roll. All right, Donovan's going to start us off at the BQ. He does not need to be reminded of that. Followed by the juggler in the 2, Classic at the 3, Card at the 4, Roland at the 5, Kozlak at the 6, Durla at the 7, Pauling at the 8, Hart at the 9, Gross at the 10. Hey, Chris Corbett, can I get you to go through the loop? Okay. All right, how's Marshall coverage looking? Josh and A-Bear. All right, Puffy. Got these guys down there. Who's jumping in at 7? All right, sweet. Didn't see you. Thank you. All right, so I think the coverage is at least adequate. What's wrong, Corbin?
I've never seen that before.
Okay, we're going to try it.
We don't know if it will or not, but it registered.
All right, Zach Donovan not happy to be BQ, but it'll go a lot better if you win. I assure you of that. All right, guys. Winning the B main is perhaps the hardest thing in RC, by the way. So you're going to want to dial that focus up. Pray to the Lord, whatever your thing is, because we're going live in less than 5. They are out. That doesn't look like a B main at all. Yet.
With 11 cars, no matter.
Now that's what I'm waiting for. That is B main. All right, let's take a look at our leader after they settle it out. Leader coming down the straightaway now. That is Mike the Juggler Wise, followed by Jeff Classic and Brian Card. Then the Dirty D at the 4. Gross and Harder going 5 and 6. Corbin and Pauling 7 and 8. Then Muscles and Roland.
Straight up, there's not a whole, like, not a lot of detail to it.
The Juggler out front. Working down the straightaway now. He's going to have that white car with the pink nose. A little bit of gold accents. Working in front of the driver's stand now. That is 1. 2 is Jeff Classic. Let's pick up Jeff. He's going to have the orange front. White tail section.
You're going to put on a series of Donovan. Who went from being in 2A means to get the BQ involved and just broke that like first time.
That's the hardest of them doing.
Yeah, his own product. Oh, is that painful?
Wise, Classic, Durla, and Card. Let's pick up that battle for the 3. Working left-hand side on down the straightaway. Here comes Durla, and here comes Card in the white. Working left-hand side as they work their way up on Jeff Classic. Down the straightaway they roll. Classic, Durla, and Card. That is a battle for two. Meanwhile, the juggler comes down the straightaway. Big lead for the juggler, 4.5 seconds. Jonathan back out there. Please keep sharp objects away from Zach Donathan for the next 24 hours.
Belt fell off, the body got taken right out.
Yes, a very nice, a very nice charge we for competition.
Oh, we got a body tuck on the orange and white. Juggler, Classic, Card, and Durla. Leader with a slight body tuck working left-hand side. Down the straightaway he works. Leader in front of Daniel Pauling, that is the juggler. A little bit of a body tuck, don't know how much it's affected him, but he has a big lead. It's about 3 seconds on Jeff Classic. Pick up two, orange in front of the driver's stand now, orange, blue, and white. Brian Card in the 3, that is that white car down the back of the straightaway right now. On the heels of Zach Donovan, that is a genuine battle for the 2 spot, the Dirty D right there as well. Pick up our leader in the white, pink, and gold with the clear wing right in front of the driver's stand. That is Mike Wise. Mike Wise in 11-1 doesn't appear to be too impaired by that body. We are 3.5 in and 2.5 left to go. Mike Wise, your leader, left-hand side. Coming up on the heels of John Kovlek, leader behind you. We got a tap out of Daniel Pauling. Now Card looking hard at the back of Jeff Classic. Down the straightaway they work. That is the orange and white followed by the white. On the heels of the white and orange, that is the battle for two behind you. Right in front of the driver's stand. He removes himself from the equation. Wise, Classic and Card down the straightaway. That is the battle for the two. Question is, can they get to Wise? 3 seconds is the gap for our leader. It is behind you, Mike. That is 2 and 3 in the orange and white. But they're waiting for each other. Little body tap, and now Wise with a big lead. Out after the heat, a 10-8 for Mike. Leader working left-hand side behind Durla now. Down the back stretch, they work. And that battle for two wages on. Classic and Card. Card taps, gives Classic a little bit of breathing room with 1:05 left to go. This is your TC Stock B main. 5 in and 1 to go. It is the juggler, followed by Classic and Card. Wise, the leader, with some clear track ahead of him. Wise, biggest fan, just walked through the doors. Nathan Wagner. What up?
I can't see him, all I see is his head.
All right, let's pick up that battle between Card. Just as I say that, and Classic. Card catches a board. It is Wise, Classic, Card, and Durla. All right, you know what that means. Time of master clock is expired. We are racing to the line. All right, it's in the books. That one's going to go to Mike Wise. Let's get Wise, Classic, and Card over to the podium. And we're going to need to tech the top 3 cars.
Thank you. Is this a consolation prize for that last one?
Yeah, all this stuff is here.
So that's all going to Jonathan. First quarter of his last ball.
He said to give this to Don.
Okay, cool. Oh, no.
Look at that car. I can bring it up there. Want to go body? Go ahead. Oh, yeah. What's up, Nate? Is that your Halloween costume? It was only given that.
All right, let's give this to Chris Gordon and we'll give this to Jonathan.
What about this? All this stuff?
Hi, Gorilla. What, to Jonathan?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Huh? Throw it all in. That's Jonathan.
It's got enough work. Still need 2 fans.
Okay. And then whatever else we go to Chris Gordon.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. No one.
Hey, Corbin. Scoring. When you get a chance. Some consolation. Yeah. It counted you. Which, so we learned a little about our system, too. So, I just added you Yeah. Salvage the whole
Right there.
Oh, cool. Good run. That's how
All right, this is race number 13 of 21. We're starting to wind down here. The 2018 Halloween Classic.
Consolation prize.
Thank you.
No Jonathan Racing Products?
I got plenty.
That would have been awesome.
We thought about
All your
it.
stuff.
Oh, I got it. Thank you, guys.
What happened to you, Zach?
Hey, Chris.
Remind me to return motors.
For the A-main. Sider, Johnson, Schneese at the 3, Jenkins, Young, Klingforth, Mogan, Shell, Stewart, and Nestor.
Better than the side belt.
All right, guys, just a reminder, if you're running the spec classes and you're running motors that belong to the gate or NORCAR, please take them out of your car and return them. You're not going to want these for 75 bucks or whatever the replacement cost is. So reminder, guys, if you're running spec, dig into that car, pull that motor out, and hand it back in.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put a new bill on and go from there.
All right, this is your TC Stock A-main. Billy the Bull Sider stealing TQ in that last round from Dave Johnson. Dave has something for him in the main. We're going to find out. Danny Jenkins lightning fast as well. So there's some unknowns out there. Marshals look ready. Yeah, that'll work, John. All right. Thumbs up out of our racers. We're good. Everything looks good. All right. Marshals look good. Racers look good. Grit looks good. Let's see if the racing looks good. Less than 5.
Has to be made.
High in the backstretch. High in the backstretch, guys. Go! Stretch, Corbin. What just happened? All right, Sider out front in that Kelly Green, followed closely by Dave Johnson. Miles Schneese right there as well in that powder blue. Sizzling Steven Stewart in there as well. It is Sider, Johnson, Schneese, Clayton Young at the 4.
Nate, you working at Champs?
What's that?
You see you signed up for Champs. Sean was asking what happened to you.
Time and money, man.
Up front, your leader in that Kelly
Are you
Green
in
was
town?
up on the all white of Kevin Nestor. That is 1 and 2 with a sizable lead on Miles Sneese. Clayton Young in the all-white trying to reel in Miles Sneese right now down the backstretch. But Dave Johnson now looking hard at the tail of Billy Sider. Hot lap of the heat, a 10.60, but Sider matches with a 10.61. I've seen some real close spec racing here. I think this is about the best it's been in a long time. Fixed final drive, hand-out motors. It has been good all weekend long. Bill Sider now. Dave Johnson with a 10.50 with a tap.
Mr. Miller.
Two in and 4 to go here. Sider, Johnson, Sneese, and Young. Young not making any headway on Sneese. Separated by that back marker, Nestor. You've got 3 and 4 behind you, sir. Oh, tap out of Sneese. Clayton Young loves that noise. Begins to set his sights on that 3 car of Miles Sneese. Down the straightaway they work. That is the hottest battle right now. That is the porcelain baby blue in front of the driver's stand, followed by the white with the X-ray labels. Down the straightaway they work as Josh Nestor turning in some hot laps of his own. 10.58 out of Danny Jenkins behind those guys. Danny Jenkins in the yellow. Heels as the leaders go by. There's Sider now starting to pull out just a little bit, 10.8 to a 10.6. It's a 1 second lead for Sider in the green.
There's a lot of broke
Mark
parts.
Sider now with almost a straightaway lead. It's a 1.4 second lead on Dave Johnson, Miles Sneese. Then it's going to go Young, Nestor, Clinkport, Stewart, Jenkins, Bogan, and Shell. Clayton Young trying to get back to within striking distance of Miles Sneese.
It was good all week.
Billy Sider out front at 10.8. The gap, 1.6 seconds with a minute 45 seconds left to go. That is that all green car, Bill Sider. If you're listening up, that is your leader for the time being. Number 2 car is going to be that bright fluorescent yellow and purple car coming down the straightaway now. Gap's tightened up a little bit. 10.7 to a 10.7. Got it down to 1.2 seconds. Plenty of time left to go. They're going to race them up. Sneese in for 3. Stewart trying to get to that gold car, Brett Klinkford. That's probably the next closest battle, but he is separated by a back marker as well. Oh, a tap out of gold, and now Stewart's right there down the straightaway. The lead lap battle, Klinkford and Stewart working in front of the driver's stand. The gold and the white, blue, and green. But our leader now down the back stretch, it's down to 1 second the gap. With 1 minute left to go. And Bill Sider holding it down at 10.7 to a 10.6. Dave Johnson cuts it into a 0.9 second lead. They are trailing that all-white car. That is Clayton Young in the 4. Leaders behind you. Now Billy starts to stretch it out just a hair more, 10.7 to a 10.7. We are inside of 15. He'll go around 2 more times. All right, we are racing to the line.
What's up, Dave?
And from the toe, taking that one is going to go to Billy Sider. Dave Johnson in the 2, Miles Sneese in the 3, followed by Young, Nestor, Klingsport, Stewart, Jenkins, Hogan, and Shell.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Somebody doing that, or do I just leave this?
Watch this, Perry. Oh, yeah, that's a long drive to watch Oh, yeah, no, all weekend long. I'm out. I heard it. I'm like, find out. Hey, we're going to play it by you. So, yeah, worked hard to win that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, race 14 on the track right now, 15 through tech. Hey, Slim, are you just far out there? Can I get a check, please?
Yeah, exactly.
When we line these up, it's going to go John Joe Rasmussen and Slim at the 3. All right, you're good. Enter any checks from everyone else. A little fun. Hey, Jay, can I get another check? Jay Johnson. Jay Johnson, can I get a check? Shuckman, you out there? I need a check from Shuckman. We need a minute's grace for Team Slim. All right, it's going to go Jandro, followed by Rasmussen at the 2. And let's leave a hole for Slim. Then it's going to be Kate Schutenberg at the 4. Followed by Shuckman at the 5. Farron at the 6. And David Jones at the 7.
Here's some stuff here.
Thank you. I have a question. We shorted, you know, a race and kind of drug our feet or whatever. Yeah. Wise pointed out that White and Will Johnson were probably throwing the towel or the dog.
Oh, he already said you wanted to.
You ain't gonna make it, Slim.
Okay, and if we're running this, like, if we're doing that, like, are we doing it again is the question. If Justice doesn't want to run, we gotta check his reason. We have two that run, that would get one. We don't mind waiting in the appropriate time.
I thought he was only in.
It's not a hurry because it's 6 months out. It's probably should run these guys.
What about this? Hey. What about this?
I think
Less than 5. Man, that guy's such a jerk.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I mean. But it doesn't like snap. Oh, yeah. I ran. That's a prize for me.
Ready to go, Slim? All right, racers are checked. Racers are gridded. Marshals are in place. This is our World GTRB main. We are going live at the Tone. Less than 6.
So, Chicky, can you say if you're aware?
Well, they're me, huh?
Okay.
Nothing is. No contract.
All right, guys, they are off. Jay Chandro, a sizable lead. Followed by Schuckberg and Eric Rasmussen. Slim in the 4. Schuckman in the 5. Brian Pizza and David Jones.
You know, you could get someone who shouldn't be.
Will's not going to run the.
You just get off the USS Wagner. You're like, oh, that's the Navy, you asshole. Yeah.
All right, it's Jandro, Schuckberg, and Rasmussen. Jandro in the pink and purple, Rasmussen in the blue. Schuckberg slips down to number 4 now. Oh, that's a lie. He's back up in the 3. Jandro, Rasmussen, Schuckberg, Schuckman, and Slim. Schuckman now looking for a way around in the orange, looking for a way around Kate. That is a battle through that deep S on the left-hand side and down the straightaway. That is a battle for that 3rd spot on the podium. It is Schuckberg, Schuckman, and Slim. 3, 4, and 5. Slim working his way around his own team driver. Jandro out front, a commanding lead, 5.8 seconds with 4 minutes left to go. Kate Schuckberg under attack once again. Slim now trying to work his way around in the 21 car.
Yeah, you got it. You roll it? Yeah. Nice work this weekend.
Jandro, Rasmussen, and Schuckberg. Leader in the pink and purple, followed by the two, that multicolored car down the straightaway. Now Robert Schuckman joins the hunt again. Schuckman in the orange, Slim in the 21. Kate Schoenberg in that multicolored car working left-hand side. Down the straightaway she works. It's going to be a 13-4. Slim 13-8, 13-5 out of Schuckman. Jandro though, 12-6 for the hot lap. That battle wages on left-hand side. That is 3, 4, and 5 down the straightaway. Slim in that 21 car looking for a way around, but Kate not giving it to him. Schuckman now looking for a way around Slim, and he makes it stick. How long is it going to last? Bust the move, Slim. All right, Jandro Rasmussen, Schuckberg, Schuckman, Slim, Farron in the 6, followed by Jones in the 7. 7 started. We're looking to see 7 finish. It's a success in and of itself. Right now, Jandro on top. Kate and Robert duking it out. Leader working up on you, Mr. Schuckman. Caitlin now starting to stretch it out a little bit, courtesy of the 14-2. He's got about a 1.8 second lead over Schuckman now. Leader trying to work his way through in that purple and pink. When he gets there, please be courteous. 1:05 left to go. This is race 14, race 15 on deck. Race 16, you're in the hole.
No, they got a gym right next door.
All right, we are inside of 45. Slim now starting to close in on Schuckman. Oh, and he puts a move on him and gives it right back up. Says, I don't want my team driver looking that weak. I'll give it back to him. Slim's toying with him. Oh, yes! 13 seconds left to go. Slim with a teaser, he slides it in and pulls it right back out.
Push it, Slim!
1 second left to go.
Push it!
AKA not enough.
Here he comes!
All right, taking that one from the tongue, Jay Jandro. Rasmussen is the 2, and Kate Schuckman holding down that 3 spot for the duration. Need you over to the podiums, guys. Come on over to the podiums for your glamour shots. Oh, Slim with a teaser. Rasmussen.
Come on, Mackin!
So time to get a bad one. Hey, nice work out there. Yeah, sweet.
right, we may need some volunteer marshals for this one. Raise your hands if you were just on the track. 1, 2, 3, Shuckman, 4. I got you. I'll protect it. All right, this one's going to go Cyril, followed by Zach Schuttenberg, Gerber in the 3, Elwood in the 4, Crotty in the 5, Nick in the 6. Sweeney, Mackin, Brooks, and Keener to round out that 10-car order.
Good job, Kate.
All right, I am going to need one volunteer marshal down here next to the stand in whatever number that cone is. Anybody watching? Oh, thank you, Brad. Brown pizza. All right, Shuckman, you got that side of the driver's seat. Are you jumping in after these guys get started? Okay. Whoa, GTA main drivers are checked. Drivers are gritty.
Better get ready, back pizza.
Ron, Nick, you got a little animal going right there. Are you aware of that? Okay, just want to make sure. All right.
Trajectory.
Awesome. All right, guys, we are going to race them up at the dome, less than 5.
It's coming.
Wayne Gerber looking for a way around Zach Shuckberg. Out front, though, it is Josh Cyril. Cyril, Shuckberg, Gerber, Elwood at the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The same way they started. Doug Keener from 10 up to 7. Then it's going to go Mackin, Sweeney, and Brooks.
Mama, right here.
Oh, Ron!
I don't know where he is.
It's dead.
Dead. Mommy, can you look at my corner radio?
All right, Wayne Gerber looking hard at Shuckberg, who shorts the sweeper. Gerber around.
Daddy's up in.
Cyril out front, followed by
Dad's up
Gerber
there.
and Zach
Yes,
Shuckberg.
Zach's car to attack.
Tap out of Brooks, and the leaders will be coming around shortly.
Oh, Wayne!
It is Cyril, Schuttenberg, Gerber at the 3, Elwood at the 4, Crotty at the 5, Peter, Mackin, Sweeney, Brooks, and Mick. Hottest battle right now is Gerber and Schuttenberg. Down the straightaway they work. We got another hot one between Mackin and Keener. Pick that one up, working left-hand side.
Oh, this is going to be painful.
Down the straightaway they work. Those are the 2 orange cars, orange and blue, orange and yellow. Mackin in the orange and blue. Keener in the orange and yellow.
You just need to make sure we didn't catch him. I don't know if it's
Wayne looking hard at the back of Zach Schuttenberg. That is the white, trailing the white front, blue tail down the straightaway. They work behind those 2 orange cars. That is 2 and 3 behind you. Meanwhile, out front, it is all Josh Cyril working left-hand side.
Oh!
Come on, Zach, get him back.
Keener, get out of the way.
For Wayne, yes.
Nope. Got that one right.
Whoa. Pressure. Let's see.
All right, they can race them on up now. Racing for 2 and racing for 6. The battle between Keener and Mackin rages on.
There's some more prizes or something? Yeah, we'll give them to me.
I do know we're not.
She was in the B, right?
Ooh, Chuck got around here.
All right, guys, about 4 in, 2:05 left to go. Chuck works his way around Keener. McKeener taking it back down the straightaway as Elwood works his way through. Elwood in the 4th spot there.
Elwood got Keener.
Back on his way.
Oh, that's on. Now let's see if we can run him down.
All right, minute 30 left to go. The lead 1.6 seconds. Cyril over Gerber. Schubert falls to the 3. Bill Crotty at the 4. Crotty now not far behind Zach Schuckberg. Crotty with that bright yellow front end tapering off into pink and graphite.
Oh, here we go, down the
Blue and
straightaway.
white is lead lap racing, as is Mackin and Keener.
Leader.
Leader working his way past Keener. Next car you see moving out of Chuck Mackin. Inside of a minute left to go. This is your World GTA main. Hotly contested.
25 seconds left.
Looks like
30 seconds.
Mikey got back up to 4th.
Yeah, that's
Up our leader as he works his way through some back markers in front of the driver's stand now. That is that purple and fluorescent yellow down the backstretch.
Can we get home and get a quick gym session tonight? Maybe not a quick gym session?
Bill Crotty now looking hard at the back of Michael Elwood down the straightaway. They're going to race them to the line. That is that copper and black, followed by the yellow, pink, and graphite. Racing to the line, guys. All right, that is in the books. Taking it from the tones. It's going to be Josh Cyril, followed by Gerber and Schutenberg. 1, 2, and 3. Need you over to the podium for your pictures. Elwood's going to occupy the 4th spot, followed by Crotty, Mack, and Keener, Brooks, and Nick.
No, he needs to take a picture.
That might be something.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a pretty good move.
Yeah, it's not that late.
So that shit, yeah, it does happen.
We go check cancellation price.
Cool, thank you. Always use one of these.
Somewhere like that, the one I right, yeah. And you'll be
All right, here's your 12 Super Stock teammate. Sean Ringfield's going to head this one off. Followed by Bernard, Shuckberg, Snow, Hill, Karuba, Stiliano, Evangelistic, Ball, and Little.
I want to with my brother and I don't wanna.
Good, man.
I've marched every single round. There's enough of them.
Okay, yeah.
It wouldn't be fun. I just have to prove that I actually did marshal for him. Yeah. He's normally
Just missed about an hour ago. We had things like 4. Oh, you're right. Nice. Nice. That's why we. Yeah, this one's a lot of fun. Every year. Okay.
We didn't hear you. Zach, what is it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. I definitely want to see.
They might want to pick on something else.
I don't know what it is. Nobody else.
That one particular motor. Oh, the Orca. Yeah.
Oh, I am told them off.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm looking, and somebody's on it.
Yeah. So I just figured.
No, that's great. I'll make sure I'm not letting that down.
All right, how's the marshal coverage look? Pretty good. 1, 2, 3,
Hey, Nate.
4, 5.
You have drill this weekend?
What? That's where you put it, son. I didn't touch it.
How do you turn this car on?
All right, we're missing some drivers. Chuck Maynard. Basil Stiliani.
Basil's not going to run. No.
It's going to make this other one tough when supposedly these guys will run. Basil and Ken will get a lot of this.
They are going to run that. He's here. He's just not going to run the
Okay,
race.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie Menard roll out of it?
I don't know. I don't see him.
Yeah, me neither.
All right, guys, it's going to go Rayfield, Menard, Shuckburg, Snow, Hill, Kaluma, Kroll, and Little. All right, that is the grid. You guys happy with it? Looks all right from my perspective. Somebody's creeping in that purple car. I know who it is.
Material that's touching the pod.
Creeping.
I don't know.
Creeping.
That's all we think.
All right, how's our marshal coverage look? I think we're good. They are manning their posts, guys. This is the 12 Superstock B main. We are checked. We are gridded. We are ready. We are live in less than 5.
So
Oh!
not important now. Now I was just saying the champs are running the JFT tires, 12 scale this year. Van foam tires. They're going to spec tire at the champs this year for 12
John Rayfield off front early, followed by him a little
Oh,
bit.
they didn't do that? No, it was BSR.
Oh.
Fronts, they say, are the same. The compound's a little different, but the rear is a 1 millimeter different offset to the rim.
They should beware of those Orca motors.
Yeah, they're not so good, are they?
No.
Well, we got to be good. I guess we.
Oh. Oh well. Screw.
Yeah. Yeah, remember that?
All right, it's Rayfield, Hiddle,
funny.
Dylan Little all the way from 10 to the
They're
3.
talking
Let's pick
to
up
the other
Dylan working
Michael
left
there.
hand side. Dylan in the
Mother was
white.
watching.
Hiddle in the aqua and white. Dylan lets him go, and that is a good move.
Oh, was it? Can't help it.
Train flare.
Probably true. I get some of that spray on stuff.
Just get some brown extra paint. There we go. Or white. Hang out the rest. I could take the rest of it off for you if you want.
My buddy did that.
All right, race
one
16
time.
on the track. 7:13. You should be through Tech. 18 start heading up to Tech.
He used to deliver auto parts for an Amstrad.
Rayfield out front, followed by Hiddle, about a 4-second lead. And it's a big lead over Dylan Little. Jimmy Garuba out there in the white and purple, trying to track down Dylan Little.
Half on the duct tape and went and slapped it down on the guy's head. So that was that's pretty mean.
When the place I worked at, the owner's son was probably like 14, 15. He was just out of control, you know. There was a guy that was working there that was pretty bald on top. And when this one road game first came out, it was like super expensive. He'd been using it for like 6 months. He finally started to get some hair come in. This kid takes like that 4-inch wide packing tape, comes up behind him and sticks it on his head. Rip all the hair out. That was so pissed.
All right, closest battle out there is Vicky Garuba and Dylan Little. Dylan down the straightaway in that white. Leader behind you, Rayfield, goes on by. Tap out a little, and now Vicky is around. So much for that battle. Vicky is 10.74 last pass. 9.68 out of Jesse. Just ran his hottest lap. Hot lap of the heat is a 9.62 out of Sean Rayfield. All right, guys, still Rayfield, Hiddle, Garuba at the 3, Little at the 4, Kroll at the 5.
Yeah.
Sean Rayfield due hot lap of 9.51, turned about 4 laps ago. Rayfield out front, Jesse Hiddle at the 2, Garuba at the 3, followed by Dylan and Brian.
So are you off the board?
Apparently, kicked up off the system.
All right, we are coming up on 5 in and about 3:10 to go. 5 in and 3 to go.
And he called me. He goes, I took 8 off weeks ago. What do you put on stuff?
Again, just a reminder, guys, if you're running those spec classes, make sure you get those motors out of the car and hand them back to the race directors.
What do you call me for now?
These are on consignment.
You tired?
Yes. Was there anything that you have that still requires electricity? Discharge battery, storage valve? I'll have to look. No, I'll wait till it's done. The extension cord that all we're all running on is mine. So I just didn't know if I was ready to pull up or not. I'm not in that big a hurry. If you wanted,
It's all set up now. Do it now, and it's gonna take all of 8 minutes. 10 minutes. Whoa.
All right, 6.5 and 1.5. It is still Rayfield. Middle Karuba 1, 2, and 3, followed by Little, Kroll, and Schuberg.
Yeah, we had the power flicker once here last night. No, it did. It just flickered for a second. Try to get Cassie. Yeah, nothing happened.
All right, we're inside of a minute, 45 seconds left to go. 45. Again, it is still Rayfield, Hill, and Karuba.
Nothing. I guess still busy doing stuff, but it's just.
30 seconds left.
Slowly. What's up, bud? Son. What's up, son?
All right, 5 seconds left on the master clock. We are racing to the line. All right, that one is in the books. Let's bring out race 17. That's going to go Rayfield, Hill, and Karuba. Stop on out, get your picture taken, and bring your cars to tech thereafter.
Look at your front tires. He's mad. Leave him alone. We don't need him mad.
Joe Handler. John Perry.
Tell him, Banner.
Jeff Van Bill Putty. Chuck Fogarty. Kevin Van Horn. Matt Cooley. Dana Bill. Billy Van Horn. Tanya Stack.
All right, let's bring Banner up to the pole, followed by Jager, Hanulek, Kenning, Trandell, Lonergan, Carey, Chona, Bales,
Tech has
and
guys really
Friday.
thought about the Can-Am so far, you know? Everybody seems to like it. Yeah. It's a lot more work on our end, you know? Rayfield's associates guy, isn't he? I think.
Come on, Digger.
What's happening out there? Digger's last lap of 9.6. It's all falling apart.
Had to add some more timing.
You want to run my box car?
Something else is popping out.
All right. Where's our marshals? We got 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone in the corner right here.
I get him.
She's been volunteering like
Hey,
a
Billy,
girl,
does it still
huh?
say Amber?
Are you doing it, Miller?
It did
All
when
right,
it
we're
showed
good.
up.
Hang on.
Now it says Billy Bulge.
All righty. Well, we have somebody there. We got somebody at the end of the stand. You good?
I'll pick the pieces up for you, handle it. Don't
He's
worry.
jumping in the center. Are you going off the 7? Yeah, we're coming. Well, yeah.
I'll grab the other center.
All right, fair enough.
I think he's got it over there.
Maybe it's quarter.
I'm not going to turn
At
down
least for the first
volunteers.
lap. You guys are getting braver. You moving down this way?
All right. Races are checked. Races are gridded. Marshals are ready. We're going to get it on, guys. You're listening for the tone in less than 5.
Woo!
Twangers. Anulek and Kenny, followed by Banner and Lonergan. Carey, Bales, Trotta, Crotty, Digger, Crandell. There's a lot of pink cars out there.
Luckily, Dumber's not here.
This is for real. Up front, though, it is Hanulek and Kenny, followed by Van Earth, the lightest of the pink cars. Van Earth now under attack with Johnny Carey, working in front of the driver's stand now. Johnny Carey with the deeper of the two pinks down the straightaway they work. Hanulek and Kenny 1 and 2, Van Earth and Carey 3 and 4, followed by Bales, Crotty, Trotta 5, 6, and 7. Bales now under attack, working left hand side down the straightaway. Bales down the straightaway, Crotty down the straightaway, Trotta down the straightaway. Oh no, a tap out of Bill Crotty. Trotta is around. Bales, Trotta 5 and 6.
Go down the line.
I'm so lost right now.
Take out some of the out. Some of that corner.
Get better odds.
Hanulek still out front though with Kenny. Not fading away. 9-2 to a 9-2. Van Earth at that 3 spot now. Followed by Bales, Trotta, Carey, Crotty, Lonergan, Trandell, and Digger.
Yeah, except when it does that
Van Earth now starting to close some distance. And it's going to go Bales, Trotta, and Carey. Carey now looking hard at the back of Phil Trotta. Those are the bunched up pink cars working down the straightaway now. Carry on the inside, Trot on the outside. Not there, and Carry taps, and just like that, Cronny is back around. Banner in that light pink there. He's in the middle of that sandwich working down the straightaway now.
Oh my goodness.
Hanulek and Kenning down the straightaway. Then it's the ways to Van Aert. Van Aert not helping his cause. Uh-oh, that's up on the infield there. That is the all-white of Joe Trandell. Hanulek, Kenning, Van Aert at the 3, Bales at the 4.
Yeah.
Hanulek and Kenning separated by about 1.6 seconds. Bill Trotta now trying to track down Dana Bales, working down the straightaway. Bales down the straightaway, Trotta down the straightaway. Bales a 9.5, Trotta a 9.4. Plenty of time left as we reach the halfway point in this one. Your 12th Super Stock A-Main here at the 2018 Halloween Classic, sponsored by Northpod. Hanulek out front, still about 1 second lead down the straightaway. It is a half the straightaway between himself and Max Kenny. Separated by that all-white of Joe Trandell. He lets him race through. Working down the straightaway. We're going to go 9.4, we're going to go 9.5. Oh, tap out of our leader, and Kenny is around with 2:45 left to go. Now Max Kenny looks to be stretching it out just a tick. 9.4 to a 9.6. Hanulek now leading back into that 9.4 to a 9.2 now out of Hanulek. Fuel in the tank.
Who thought it was a good idea to have a pink flag? Right, yeah. That's what I was thinking the same thing.
Race for the lead down the straightaway. That is the white blue with a little bit of orange accent, followed by the white ruby and fluorescent yellow tail down the back stretch. That is 1 and 2 with 1:40 left to go. Max Kenning trying to stay smooth, trying to stay consistent. Tap out of the 2 car, doesn't work too badly. Taps to a 9.6. 9.2 out of Van Aert. (9.5) to a 9.4, and you can see it on the track now. That gap's starting to tighten up. Working left-hand side now down the straightaway. 9.4 to a 9.4. Not just about getting there. He's got to get around cleanly. 1:05 left to go. Racing it up down the straightaway.
200 left.
Spectacular.
I had it in my grasp. I can feel it. Manulek with laser focus, 45 left to go as they work down the straightaway. Max Kenning, though, not flinching.
He knew he was going to be fast.
35 left to go. Kenning, Manulek, Banner, Bales, Trotter, Crotty, Trandell, Terry Lonigan, Dager. Racing them up down the straightaway, and now the gap lengthens to 9.4 to a 9.8 with 23 left to go. Max Kenning says there's no takebacks. We'll go around one more time. Leaders coming down the straightaway right now, racing them up for the win. Back out of our 2 spot. Racing to the line, Max Kenning's going to be nipped at the line. It's going to go Kenning, Manulek, Van Earth. We need you on the podium. Shirts optional.
Can I go on there even if I win that class?
Can I go on there even if I win in that class?
Yeah, sure.
You can still up there take your shirt off.
Yeah, sure.
Why not?
All right, race 8 to head for the track.
Hey, who was Annie like TQ on that last?
Yes.
That's the one. That's right now. Daniel Holmes.
I did get to go inside the car and make practice. Was it cool? Yeah. I mean, when is it not fun when somebody does all the work? But I still have to go I got somebody's going to give me 154. I'll split it.
That's fine.
I know you probably wouldn't care, right?
What?
Thanks for coming. Good. That's what counts. I'm in for some hauls. Yeah, thank you. Please, there, just go actually be yesterday. Exactly.
All right, this is your TC Superstock B main. Once again, your BQ, Zach Donathan. Congratulations. Sensation's going to start second, followed by Pauling, Stiliano, and Little. Sheffield in there too. Can I get a check out of you, Will? All right, no Johnsons again.
Little what? That's you. Little Cheeky Joe.
All right, guys, let's get this going.
Are you serious? How many gifts can you
How we doing up there? Guys, you guys are already 30 seconds in. All right, guys. Thanks, Dana. Thank you. All right. We are gritted. Marshall's ready. Racers ready. We are racing up the TC Superstock T main in less than 5. Not bad. Not great. But not bad. The audience is starting to get sick to their stomachs. Bobby Roarson out front, followed by Daniel Pauling at the 2, Stiliano at the 3, Sheffield at the 4, Donovan and Little. Sensation down the straightaway in the blue. All right, we are coming up on 2 minutes in and about 3 to go. That's bad math. All right, leader behind Basil. Leader in the blue. Leader in the deeper blue, I should say. Down the straightaway works for Morrison. 2.5 to 3.5. Will Johnson's is sitting this one out. He didn't make his heat. Did not make the main, and the reason is he said, Getz, I saw an open bathroom and I had to take it. True story. Getz, I'm sorry I didn't make the main. It was either the main or an open bathroom, and I chose the latter. Oh, it's good stuff. Dude, his crew's been hurting. A-Bear's hurting. It's bad. Johnson's is on his 4th pair of boxers. It's a good thing you didn't pack light. Oh no, dude, we ran to Walmart last night.
Are they doing lab testing?
Sensation out front, followed by Pauling, Stiliano, Donovan, and Sheffield. Donovan trying to track down Basil. Basil in that light blue. Donovan coming out onto the straightaway now in that copper and white. Daniel Pauling right behind him. That is your 2 car, Zach. Number 1 in that Hawaiian blue, working in front of the driver's stand now.
Stock TC. What's the one? Should we go up?
Somebody else.
I think I gave it to Joey. Oh no. I thought it was a C-man I gave him.
Bobby Roarson out front, otherwise known as the Sensation. 10-4-4, how happened they need a 10-4 out of Pauling. Will Sheffield trying to track down Zach Donovan. Sheffield in the purple and white. No, that's right, Sheffield's got that yellow. Leader in front of him. Donovan down the straightaway, though. He's got a ways until he gets there. 1.5 left to go. I saw an open bathroom and I had to take it. I love it. 1:10 left to go in this one. This is your B main TC Superstock. We're going to bring out the A main next. Race number 19 on deck. Race number 20 in the hole.
Anything I can take. It's going.
Zach Donovan about 1.5 seconds off the heels of Basil Stilianu. Zach down the straightaway, Basil in the light blue, Zach in the copper and white. Got about 45 seconds until he gets there. Paul lets him go around, says go ahead and race it on up. Meanwhile, Daniel's in that 2 spot. Are we going to see a pass here before time draws to a close? 29 left to go on the master clock. Oh, he is close. Stilianu in the light blue, Donovan in the copper and white, looking hard on the left-hand side. Down the straightaway they go. It's a drag race. Taking a peek inside the sweeper, not there. Oh, what a sweet move at the hairpin. Donovan says, I am done with that. And away he goes. 4 seconds left to go on the master clock. Rorson trying to keep it in one piece out there. They're racing on the line. And that one is in the books. It's going to go Rorson, Pauling, and Donovan on the last lap, taking the 3 spots. All right, Dylan Little, we need to see you at scoring.
Take your pants off. We're seeing if it's little.
All right, let's get our top 3 on the podium. Donovan, Pauling, and the sensation. Step up for your photo op. Hey, Dylan. I got more. You show up, you win prizes. Be careful on the track out there, guys. Careful on the track.
Hopefully you're not all the way packed up yet. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. All right. Thank you for stopping out. No problem.
All right, guys, another reminder, if you're running spec motors here at the Halloween Classic, we need them back. Your entry fee was a rental, not for ownership.
A rental?
I paid for the rental. I did not buy you a motor. All right, let's line them up. G. Sider, 1 and 2. Jenkins Panzika, 3 and 4. Terry and Fenimore, 5 and 6. Schneese and Card, 7 and 8. And we'll follow up with Bussy and Clifford.
Hey, Wayne.
All right, man, take care.
I got a Euro truck. Called left here. It's stock TC and mod. Mod TC. There's no smoke.
That's when I noticed the car.
Yeah.
Which one do you have left?
I got stock TC.
All right, show of hands of our marshals. Do we have enough? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'd be 6. All right, yo. Gotcha. Nice work. Nice pass, by the way. All right, guys. We're going live. Less than 5. Oh, no. It's half out of G. Trying to work his way back in it, and he is not back in it at all. It's on now! In it.
It's a fist fight.
Did you say somebody got fisted?
It's a fist fight now.
Oh, it's a fist fight. Gotcha. Out front, it's the big bulge, Billy Sider. Down the straightaway in the green, followed by Danny Jenkins, who's been fast all day. Then it's going to be the Mangler Panzika at the 3. Somehow G has worked his way back up to 6. G was actually booted into another county on lap 1. The bulge out front in the green, followed by Jenkins and Panzika, both in the yellow. Down the straightaway they work. It is Jenkins to attempt 5, Panzika to attempt 3. Hot lap of the heat, attempt 1 out of Mike G, man on the move. Oh no, we got a body clutch. That looks like it's Danny Jenkins. That's going to bring Fenimore up to 3 and G up to 4 to pick up Johnny. Johnny working down the straightaway now. G working down the straightaway now. The big bulge out front. 10-3 to a 10-5 to a 10-4 to a 10-1 out of G. Fenimore can hear the footsteps. Two in and 4 to go. It is the big bulge out front, followed by the Mangler and Fenimore, who incidentally does need a nickname. Oh no, attack by the Fenimore, making it easy on Mike G to get around. Down the straightaway they work. That bright yellow car is the number 2 car of Monty the Mangler Panzika. Mike G setting his sights on him down the straightaway, but out front is the all green of Billy Sider. Panzika removes himself from the equation, and Fenimore around as well. Sider, G, and Fenimore, 1, 2, and 3. Can Sider hold it down 10-4 to a 10-2 with better than 3 minutes left to go? This will be an incredible comeback if it happens. 10 flat out of G, 10-2 out of Fenimore. 10-3 out of our leader. Let's pick up G and 10-2 and 10-21 out of Fenimore now. Now after the heated 10 flat, 0.6. Leader in the all green, working the left-hand side. Big 2 car is going to be that pink, white, and blue. Down the back stretch now. Coming up on some lappers.
Working his way back. That's why I said this is going to be a good race.
Oh no!
Is that your setup?
Was that unassisted?
Who did that?
And with 2:12 left to go, Mike G back on top.
Wow. I want a name.
It is G, Fenimore, and the Mangler, 1, 2, and 3.
The silver arrow.
All right. Fenimore in that 2 spot in the powder blue, the back half of that powder blue. Thank you. Coming up on the all right down the straightaway, it is G, Fenimore in the 2, Mangler in the 3, Mangler in that bright yellow car. You see these guys rolling up on you, please be courteous. Fenimore worked his way through. Thanks, Chris. It is G, Fenimore, and Panzika here in TC Superstock A Main, the 2018 Halloween Classic.
Good.
This is race 19 of 21. Out after the heat at 10:06. So Fenimore with a 10:20. And it's going to go Mangler in the yellow, followed by Carey in the pink and blue with 45 seconds left to go. G, Fenimore, Panzika, Carey, Jenkins, Cease, Fussy, Quick, Fourth Card, and Cider. A little bit of separation out there for everybody. Fenimore down the straightaway, 49 back to the 54. We got a 10-3 out front.
Can't do it now. Not today. We could someday.
All right, leader in the white, pink, and blue. Fenimore in the 2 powder blue. Coming down the back stretch, got that X-ray sticker on the side. We are racing the line. Fenimore is done.
There will be people behind them. They will look like
All right, it's in the books. It's going to go G, Fenimore, and Tanzico. 1, 2, and 3. Stick around to get your pictures taken, boys.
No, I appreciate that. That marshalling job was beautiful. I like that. All I heard was
All right, race number 20 of 21, TC Modified B main. This is a battle royale. Anybody's got a few extra moments on their hands, they want to come up and check this out. This could be the most entertaining race of the day.
Your car has to go to track 2, I'm sure.
Hey, where's Fenimore? Glamour shots. Take your pants off. Whoops.
Oh!
Careful on the track, guys. Careful on the track.
They gave me the wrong one. Yeah, I know. I didn't have the.
All right, nice work out there, guys. Hey, Mike G, after lap 1, did you think you still had a shot at this? Yeah. All right. Not only did I think it, but I knew it. All right, let's get our guys back out here to Marshall. TC Superstock needs you back out here to Marshall. We're going to get this modified race going. We have a full 2-car heat.
Pretty good run. All right.
All right, guys, let's get our marshals out there. Cider, can I get you in the middle somewhere?
Are you running modified? Oh, was that an or?
No, you're going to need marshals for the next round.
All right.
We are. Thanks, man. Oh, that's awesome for the cleanup. All right, cool. We are squared away here.
I'll actually marshal the next round too. You don't need somebody here.
You guys actually qualified 2 seconds apart, so I am expecting big things here for 6 straight minutes. All right. Basil, you're going to start us off. Ken Miller in the 2. Bring it on up, Ken. We want you about 6 inches apart. Ah, nice. All right. All right, guys. Time to shine. You're listening for the tone, less than 5. Oh, yes. Basil and Ken out cleanly. They didn't tap a board. That's what I'm talking about.
You're losing.
All right, hot lap of the heat, 11-1 out of Miller, 11-2 out of Basil. Fearless says he went 10-8 in his stock car.
So?
Basil and Ken. Basil in the white, Ken in the silver. They are evenly matched. 10-9-8 out of Basil. It appears they're not evenly matched. What do you got, Ken?
Take him out.
What just happened?
Right here. He's got adjustable camber.
It's almost guaranteed Ken Miller's car is going to be in at least 2 pieces soon. I would get that back out there. I'm waiting for a 10-second lap time. Don't tempt me.
Go get it outside.
All right, Miller, 11-6. Come on, give it to me. 11-8. $11-4. Johnny Carey doesn't believe you have it in you. Weren't you having some parenting issues last year at this place? I recall. I painted like this complete picture of you being a dirtbag. Yeah, 11:09 last pass. He's feeling it. I believe 11-1. I believe. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Ken Miller at 10.92. You're not off the hook. Not off the hook. We want a 10.8 now. This is not going to stop, by the way, until your car's ready.
Hey, I'll do the All-Star.
Right now? Oh, sweet muscles. Do the Austrian voice. Ken Miller, 13.5. Looking for another 10.
You're really not going to do it. You're an asshole.
What you want me to do? You know I like the 10-second lap time. Oh, Ken Miller, you 11-1, you're so close. You're so close. I bet you can't taste it. 11-6, I taste nothing. This is all for John. All for you, buddy.
I love it.
Ken Miller, 11-3. You are moving in the right direction.
You got hand like rolling. Listen to me.
11-3, no movement. $11-1. You are playing with the emotions of all of us. Time is left is 1 minute 30 seconds. Ken Miller, 11.5.
M12 RS radio.
Are we missing a radio? We are missing radio? Transmitter you hold in your hand? Sanwa? We are missing Sanwa? Ken Miller, 11.1. Camilla, you go 11.2 seconds. I know you can go faster.
Hey, Chris, it looks like there's an extra one. An extra radio. Is he kidding?
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Camilla, you have 2 more chances. You go 11 flat. Oh no, time on Master Clock, he's gone.
Look at whose they might be.
Is that a legit missing? You were 1190 or 1092. It's in the books. All right, guys. 21. Heading to the track now. This is your TC modified A main 21 of 21. And this will conclude the 2018 Halloween Classic.
I think my batteries are half.
You would have never let me live in that.
What, Thursday? Thursday night's a good night. Then you got time for Long Island's an apple pie moonshine.
Look at the checks. Come on, 6 Adams and Annulet and Bum Angry. Time is left is 1.5. All right, those of you who offered to volunteer and marshal this race instead of the last one, we'll get you back out here. You got all.
Right size out of your tour.
You didn't let anyone down out there, Chad. 10-9.
It was 116. There now. I know it. It's got this hand
All right, let's line them up. Let's bring Sam out on pole. Called by Chris Adams, Mike G in the 3, Eric there in the 4, Kenny in the 5.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, I drove to Minneapolis one time.
Yeah, it was 3 hours more.
Oh, you okay? That's 11.
Yeah, and I'm all the way up on this track.
Cyril in the 6, Hanulek in the
The
7.
toss-up is whether you go up through the UP.
Ezekiel in the 8, Fenimore in the 9. And Michael Wise in the 10.
Woo!
It's his favorite spot to start.
It's otherwise second and B.
Donovan. Yeah. Look at it.
All right, how's our marshal coverage? What do we got back in the corner here?
Yep.
Nobody down there. One guy over there. Oh, we're good.
Flapper means come to you.
Hey, Sider, are you the only one in that whole half? No, okay, cool. You're going up to the T. How about the bottom of the dog leg there?
As long as you drink
The
it.
DL.
I don't want you dumping it out.
You got it all? You can't handle all that.
I'll get right here.
If it comes to him.
All right, we have our first volunteer. It's Paul Ciccarello. Thank you, sir.
It's so ironic. You can't get your marshal when you're supposed to.
All right, guys. TC Modified A main. We're going live, less than 5. All right, track is live. Reasonably clean start. Body tuck for Fenimore, pops itself out, and we are rolling.
Go wide! You can
Up
win it
front,
wide!
it is Isaacs, followed by Chris Adams in the white, followed by Mike G in the pink and blue, followed by the all-white of A Bear, Max Puting right there as well. Uh-oh, body tuck out of Kenny. It is self-righted. On with it. Out front, Isaacs down the straightaway. G inside on Adams, and he makes it stick, but not without a body tuck. Trying to untuck it, and he does. Oh, that is awesome. Guys don't play around.
Get that, Chicky!
Uh-oh.
Good job, Chicky!
Got it.
All right, it is Sam Isaacs out front with about a 1-1 lead on Chris Adams, with about a 1-1 lead on Mike G, followed by Cyril, who is right there now. Cyril in the orange, followed by the white of A Bear. Panzika all over the back of A Bear in that bright yellow. Then it's going to go Kenny, Hanulik, Wise, and Fenimore. Out front, let's pick up that creamsicle car down the straightaway. Sam Isaacs at 10-0, Chris Adams at 9-7, G at 9-7. Isaacs down the straightaway, Adams down the straightaway. Now let's pick up G down the straightaway. 9-8 for the top three. Isaacs, Adams, and G. We're looking at that light orange. We're looking at the white. We're looking at the pink, white, and blue. That is 1. That is 2. That is 3. Going to be followed by A Bear in the all white and Panzika in the yellow. Working left-hand side. Panzika down the straightaway. Not within striking distance, but oh so close. Isaacs on top with a 9-8. Adams fading back with a 10-2. Now Mike G has him in his sights down the straightaway. They work. It is the all-white followed by the white, pink, and the blue working in front of the driver's stand now. That is the battle for the 2 spot. We got a full straightaway lead. It's a 1.4 second lead for Sam Isaacs. 9-8 to a 9-7 to a 10-1, and Chris Adams stretches it out down the straightaway. Does not want to have to deal with this. Meanwhile, it is A Bear, Panzika, and Cyril. That is the white working left-hand side, followed by the yellow, followed by the all-orange of Cyril in the 6th spot. Coming through some back markers now, guys. Nice work out there, Max. Leader now working his way by as well. Leader coming up on that pack. Leader is in that creamsicle yellow. Cyril off the track. It is Isaacs, Adams, and G, 1, 2, and 3, the way they qualified. A Bear in the 4, 1 through 4, the way they qualified. But the Mangler trying to make good use of this main. Sitting in the 5 spot, up from the 8 spot. Cyril in the 6 spot. We are 3.5 in and 2.5 left to go. Isaacs in that light orange. That is your leader working down the backstretch. Number 2 in the white working down the backstretch. That is Chris Adams. Sandwiched in between some lappers, but Mike G looking real hard on the back of him. That is lead lap racing down the straightaway. It is the white followed by the white and pink in front of the driver's stand, working up on the heels of Fenimore, working up on the heels of Panzika in the yellow, coming on down the straightaway. That is 2 and 3. Mike G looking hard at the back of the all-white car. Now they've got some free track ahead of them. It is 1 in the orange, it is 2 in the white, it is 3, and it is a near 3 in the white, blue, and pink. Mike G trying to find a way around Chris Adams. Chris Adams won't let him get there. Working their way up through some back markers now. It is Isaacs, Adams, and G, followed by the white of A Bear and Panzika in the yellow. And it is Cyril in the 6, Kenny in the 7, Fenimore in the 8, Wise in the 9, and Hanulik in the 10. Pick up that battle left-hand side down the straightaway. That is the battle for the 2. Mike G now trying to set something up with 1:05 left to go. A tap out of Mike G. Chris Adams breathes a sigh of relief. They're working on down the straightaway once again. Mike G right there. Trying to look at it, taps, but he gives it back. We got 53 left to do it. He wants it, but he wants it clean. Max Kenny rolling up on him, but that is not lead lap. It is Isaacs, Adams, G. Bear is the 4th spot. Panzica and Cyril 5 and 6. Then Kenny at the 7. Mike G trying to set something up. Chris Adams uber tight, but he's also smooth. Mike G looking hard. 25 left to go. It is the white down into the dogleg foam on the white and pink. That is the battle for 2. A tap out of pink. And he's really going to have to squeeze it now. Squeeze it till it hurts. 13 left to go. They'll go around one more time. Isaacs, Adams, and G. It is now or never. Chris Adams says it's maybe never. G says it's now. Now that's entertainment racing to the line. It's going to go Isaacs, G, and Adams.
That concludes your regular broadcast day.
All right. Race 21 of 21. That concludes the 2018 Halloween Classic. And it was not in boring fashion. All right. All right, want to give a big thank you to everybody who played any role in this year's Halloween Classic, from the racers to the hosts to the sponsors. Not easy, but I think at the end of the weekend, we all still think it's worth it. Thanks for making the trip out. We will see you next year.
Practice.